welcome to stream. We're playing Dungeons and Dragons, like I was saying, and take it away, Nate.
All right, welcome back, everybody. Last where we left off, all of you found yourselves in Rexentrum, all receiving the same mysterious note that only you could read, leading you to the secret base of a anti-imperialist group known as the Toothy Grin. They hired you all to do like a bank heist kind of deal, and you agreed, followed through with that, used some subterfuge to get a little bit of information, and then came back at night for the actual heist, where you ransacked a vault and fought a guard scorpion. And then as last we left off was immediately after the end of that fight.
Oh, snap.
First things first, Khalil, will you make me a constitution save, please?
Yes. 17.
Good to know.
Oh, shit. I'm glad I rolled high because I have plus nothing to Constitution.
All right, well, the last thing that happened was Beckway used her dark tendrils to grab the scorpion and crush it.
He let go of the button.
So, as soon as that happens and the fight seems to be over, Sid is going to run up to the hallway that you guys came into this area through, and take a lookout stance, and then he's going to say, if there's anything you need to do in the room, finish it up, because we need to go.
Okay, so first things first, I'm going to try and take like the section of the vault where my arrow was, with all the like cheaper boxes to open. I'm just gonna try and open like 2 more of those in the meantime, like really fast.
Okay.
Do I need to pick those locks?
Yeah, go ahead and make Thieves' Tools
Gotcha.
rolls for me.
While that's going on, Darius is gonna instantly walk over to Kiri, and he's just gonna... Is Akiri standing, or is Akiri like on the ground right now?
She is standing. She looks quite beat up, but she is still on her feet.
On her feet. Okay.
Shit.
I rolled a 20 total and a 22 total.
Okay, you pop 2 more open,
Mm-hmm.
and in one of them you find a silver necklace with a emerald ingrained in the center.
Ooh.
And in the other one you find a silver ingot, like a bar.
Okay, cool. All right, that's all I'm gonna do.
Darius walking over to Akiri, he like places a hand on her head. He's like, "Don't make me have to do this often." And he's gonna use lay on hands to just give her back 5 health.
5 health her.
Oh, can I also rip the names off of the things that I just lockpicked like I did mine too?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just gonna...
I will remind you, time is of the essence.
I mean, that's all I'm gonna do. I'm gonna like pick the locks and just like peel them off really quick. And I'm gonna be done after that. I have something in mind that I'm trying to do.
Okay.
Akiri is just swooning right now.
As far as valuables, I know most of them are in safes. Is there anything that's not pinned down?
No,
That,
everything
like, looks like it's a
in
valuable
lock boxes. It was kind of like a safety deposit box.
All right, then what are the odds that I might be able to just break open a random safe, see what I might be able to get from it?
You can try. They're like arranged from the ones on the right are more difficult, and then they go to the left or less. So you just go for like one of the easy ones you've seen Khalil pop.
Yeah, I'll just start like anything that looks like I can just like with the swing of a weapon crack it open.
Make a strength check for me.
Okay. Okay, that's a 7. So
It does not come loose. And then as soon as you do that and you're like yanking on it and it just does not move, you hear Sid loose an arrow and like a quick yelp, and a guard in the hallway is down, and he looks back and says, "We need to go now."
Okay, let's get out of here.
damn it! Fine, let's haul ass.
Can someone carry me?
You
You
can walk.
You have 7 health.
I know.
I'm
Let's
actually
heal
going
the
to. I have an idea since I'm still disguised as the manager. I'm going to say, someone pretend to hold me hostage really fast.
Okay, Darius is like, I hope you know what you're doing, but he'll go and just like kind of like headlock him type thing.
Okay. And as we're going down the hallway, I'm just gonna like yell at the guards. They're holding me hostage. Don't do anything too reckless.
Ooh.
Well, as soon as you walk out
okay.
and you say that, all of the guards in the front area that you passed are trained on you guys with crossbows.
Oh, were they not already like trained on us?
You don't know what happened. You guys don't actually know why even the scorpion came out.
Okay. All right. Then
All
yeah,
you know
I'll.
is that you thought you checked all the traps, and then you went in there and you came out, and a scorpion came out. That's all you
Okay.
know.
Okay. Then yeah, I'm going to say, don't do anything too reckless. They have me hostage.
Make a deception check.
Do I have advantage because I'm disguised as the guy?
No.
Oh,
I was
shit.
gonna say, does he? I was gonna say, does he? I was gonna say, does he have advantage because I'm like, I've got him in a headlock and I've like got like sort of like.
You guys
no?
made
Okay.
a shit ton of noise earlier, so they are high alert.
7.
What's your AC?
My AC? Wait, my AC?
Yes.
14.
He one of the more other guards that looks a little more shaken, maybe a little more green,
Mm-hmm.
fires and misses, but he
Okay.
loses his arrow at you guys.
Okay.
How do you react?
Me?
Anyone? How does your group react?
Can you repeat the question?
I'm going to say to fuck, what was his name?
Sid?
Yeah, I'm going to say to Sid, I think it's about time we head to that secret tunnel about now.
Follow me.
Oh, we have to do more walking. Oh my gosh.
And
Kiri, what's your AC?
Huh?
What's your AC?
My AC? Wait. Why is my character sheet invisible?
Invisible?
Yeah. Oh, there we go. Oh. Ha ha ha. My AC, you said?
Yes.
Armor class?
Yeah.
15.
You get hit in the shoulder and take 5 damage.
God
Fuck.
damn, you just got it back.
Yeah, I just got it.
Oh my gosh.
Why?
Sid is ahead of you guys now, leading, and you guys are.
All right, Darius is like,
You're hurrying,
well, I
so
guess
he's
the
ahead of
act's
you.
over. And so Darius is just gonna make to follow Sid.
Man.
Cool.
He starts to take the hallway back towards the vault and then takes a quick left.
Okay.
Okay.
Following down that left.
Okay. When you turn the corner, it kind of looks like it's just a wall, but a little bit further in, there's like a trap door on the ground. Sorry, I almost dropped my drink.
A trap
Okay.
door.
Trapdoor on the ground.
Think we can get out.
Is it locked or anything?
No, Sid pulls it open, and then he says, "We need to go down there. You guys go first."
Okay. I will go down first.
I
Darius is he's gonna look to Beckway and Akiri and be like, "You two go.
I'm not going after
I'll bring
you.
up the rear. I'm bringing up the
I'm
rear.
going
Just go. We don't have time."
I'm in a hurry to go down that trapdoor.
Okay, I'll run down too then.
You guys, for getting
As soon
shot at,
as
the least amount of hustle I've ever heard.
as soon as the two of them are down there, I'm going down. I wanted to just be the one to bring up the
I'm
rear.
gonna assume
So
everybody takes the trapdoor.
Okay, everyone take the trapdoor. Yes.
You guys go down it. Sid follows behind and closes it behind him.
Cool.
It leads down a ladder into a long hallway.
Oh.
Can I
It is
see
dark
if I
down here, though.
I was just gonna ask.
Shit. Yeah, I can't see anything.
I have a. Don't I have a thing that can give us light?
Yeah, you have a cantrip called Dancing Lights where you can put up like 4 globes of light.
Please,
on the
that.
ground.
Also, the two of you have dark vision.
Yeah.
Right.
Beckway
Well, all
you
these
can
dancing
see in
lights
the
for
dark
you
place.
strobes.
Beckway puts her hands out and 4 small globes of dim light start floating around her.
Oh wow.
Okay. Are there any are there any what are they called? Like the lantern things that are on the wall?
Like sconces?
Torches. Yeah,
Torches?
yeah, those sconces.
There is one like 15 feet down, further down. There's one on the wall.
I'm going to prestidigitation some fire there,
All right. Like
so that I can
While it's up?
see
as
what's a
far
little
as you
bit
guys
further
can
ahead.
see, as far as you guys can see, it's a long tunnel that keeps going down.
Okay. I say it's about time we finish up here and head out.
Yeah, let's just.
All right.
Sid
You
seemed
guys
like he knows the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's gonna say, "Keep going down. Just stop when the tunnel changes."
Got it. I'm just gonna go.
All right.
Let's just go.
And like every time like there's another sconce, I'm going to press the digitation, another like flame that goes a little bit ahead, so that we can like see a little bit of what's in front of us.
Wow.
All right. Follow the hallway down for a good 300, 400 feet, and then it opens up into a larger room. Sid has fallen back a bit, and then you just hear an extremely loud, and the place rumbles a little bit.
Oh shit!
What was
And then
that?
he comes back and meets up with your group. He's like, "All right, that should have bought us a little time, so we should be safe now. How is everybody feeling?"
I want to ask him what he just did.
I blew up the entrance.
What? That's gonna make
No
us
one will
get.
be following us down here.
I was like, yes, but also that kind of seals off any kind of way that we may be able to get back in if we ever want to rob this place again. Joking.
Yeah.
I'm joking, but
Well, you didn't seem to have too much trouble coming in the front door, so I'm not worried about you.
Wouldn't
yes, I do take quite a lot of pride in my skills.
But Sid, didn't that like bring attention to us or something?
We're already
I think the
being
bolt in your
followed.
shoulder shows that we had a fair amount of attention as it is.
Oh great. She plops
yeah.
down.
All right, so
Let's keep moving.
I'm going to
Basically-
I'm going to say that I'm feeling pretty well. I took a bit of damage, but I'm no worse for wear.
I'll
This
remind
one,
you
on
guys
the
that
other hand.
when he brought up this tunnel beforehand, he warned you guys that it may be dangerous. But he just sealed off the entrance, so you may have some time if you want to take a little bit of time to heal up.
Yeah, I think we should
Right.
take like a short rest so that Akiri can get some of her
Heal.
health back.
Oh yeah.
you're
Can I take my health potion now, guys?
Yeah, you're free to drink
You
your health
sh-
potion.
Ha.
Yeah, you can do that, and then you should when we take a short rest, you can recover as many hit dice as you want
Okay.
that you have available.
Okay, so you guys are gonna take
gonna take like 5
Take-
damage.
a short rest to catch your breath. You can go ahead and drink your potion, and anyone who wants to heal can use some hit dice during the short rest if you want.
All right.
How much HP do I have right now?
You, I believe, didn't take any damage.
Yes, she did. She took damage from
The magic
magic
missile.
missile. She took 5 damage.
And
Oh,
we
okay.
each took at least 5 damage.
Five.
Remember all.
I'm going to recover 1 hit die. So I'm recovering 7 health.
All right. So for anyone that doesn't know, a hit die is a resource that you have during each day that you can roll a certain amount based on your level to heal during short rest.
Mm-hmm.
So, like for example, Beckway, you have 3d6 that you can choose to roll anywhere from none to 3 d6s that you can use to heal with.
Mm.
Use
Same
one
goes for
hit die, and I
Fury.
recover 4.
Wait, so what is it? I get that 3 times per day?
Well, you have a pool that you can use throughout the day, and it's that pool at the moment is 3d6.
Okay.
You can choose to
What
only
does
use
my half-life
two
or
for the
false
rest.
life last for?
False life. Lasts for an hour.
Darius went ahead and used one and got 4 HP back.
Okay. I would suggest people who need to heal use the hit dice.
Right.
Okay.
Oh, okay. I'll use
Okay.
it then. What do I do?
The hit.
So roll either like 1 or 2 d6.
I would just recommend rolling 1 if you only lost 5 HP.
I rolled a 6.
There you go.
There you
Back
go.
to full health.
Back up to full.
Me too.
Kiri, you have
I rolled a 4.
3d8s you can roll.
3d8s.
Yeah.
Okay.
The four you rolled is 1. You want to use more?
Okay.
The 4 was off of the d8.
No, it was a d6.
Oh yeah. The d6 are for because Becca's a sorcerer, so she gets a different hit dice than you.
That
Because
makes
she's a druid of the moon, does she get all her wild shapes back after a short rest?
No, I believe it's.
Let me double check that. I'm actually not sure.
Actually, I think it's a long rest, but it could be
Right, but
different with moon druids, so it might be.
Yeah,
different.
that's what I'm saying. I think it's different with moon druids.
5 and 6.
No, you get them back on a short rest. All druids do.
Oh, wait, what?
Oh shit. Okay, so you have all your wild shapes back. You can transform into animals again.
All druids get it on short
Yep.
rest.
I just looked.
Oh, wait,
That's
so
awesome.
am I good?
What?
Yeah,
How
you're
many
good.
did you
You're
heal?
good.
I got 5 and 6.
5 and a 6 and a 4. So you
5.
gain 15 health back.
Well, the 4 was off of a d6, so roll
Yeah.
another d8.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
6.
All right, you are six health away from your max health right now.
That's pretty
Oh.
good.
Oh, you did it for me. Yay.
Yeah, I can adjust your guys' sheets from my end too.
I believe she lost that 5 HP so fast.
I can't.
It's a good thing I did that though,
Like
because otherwise
10
she'd have
in
been
there,
down.
so I was like, well, they're gonna take another shot.
Oh my goodness.
I thought we were moving. I was definitely.
You didn't
impressed
tell
we
me
were
that. You
going.
got to tell me that stuff.
I thought you said we were moving. Okay, whatever.
I'm not assuming anything.
Yeah.
I'm saying I thought someone said it, but okay.
I didn't hear it. All right,
I'm alive.
you guys are feeling better. And
Can we keep
the
moving
larger
then?
room that you've seen just opens up to like a larger hallway that
Okay.
is sewers. You've entered the sewers.
Oh boy.
I'll say, this is a familiar sight.
This reminds me of home.
At this point, Sid's gonna take the lead because he knows the path back to closer to your.
All right,
Just following Sid.
I'm going to get like directly in the middle of the group.
Yeah, let me get your marching order.
Arius, right back.
Who was it that went first? It was
Sid's in the front, and then however you guys want to be ordered after that.
I want one person to be in front of me. I would like the person who's directly behind Sid. I want to be behind them.
Thought someone said they were gonna lead the way after Sid. Who was that?
Say that again.
Thought someone said they were gonna lead the way after Sid.
Oh.
No, I thought Sid knew the way, so I was
No,
telling him.
Sid knows the way. He's in front, so
Yeah.
I need to know the order.
I'll just go behind Sid.
You're going behind Sid?
All right, then I'll go behind Beckway.
Wait,
All right,
tell me again what the order is. If somebody cut out and I didn't hear it.
Sid.
It's Sid, Beckway,
Mhm.
then me,
Mm-hmm.
and I think Darius said he was pulling up the rear, so
Yeah.
that would put Akiri behind me.
Yes.
Okay. All right. As he leads, you guys take some turns, and eventually you all get to an open up room that's kind of like a spillway from multiple pipes, but the whole thing is covered in spider webs.
Ew.
Oof.
You don't see any.
I hate
spiders.
this a pleasant sight.
Do we have to go through one of these tunnels that is covered in spider webs?
Yeah, the way that he's leading, he stopped at the entrance when he saw the spider webs, but that's the way you need to go.
Spider webs? I think it said spikes.
No, it's full of spider webs.
I'm going
Oh,
to
no problem.
I'm going to prestidigitation some small fire around the spider webs to try and burn it away.
Okay.
Akiri just looks at Sid and asks him, "When was the last time you were here?"
It's been a while.
Right.
These are new though.
Do I need to
Like,
do I
cutting
need
out
to
the
like do I need to roll anything for that? Because it says I can start like a small campfire with prestidigitation if I need to. So that's basically what I'm doing, just to burn the webs away.
Not all of the webs are connected, so it doesn't get all of them away, but you do manage to burn off some spots of it. But there
Okay.
is one like large web in the middle. Is that what you're gonna try and?
I'm trying to burn away any webs that are in the path that
In
we
the
need
path,
to be taking.
Okay. No, you don't need to roll anything. There are some webs in the corner that you don't get because they're not immediately near
Right.
in your path. But as you follow the path that Khalil made, Darius, what's your AC?
My AC is 16 with mail.
So as you guys are walking, it appears like almost out of thin air. You start to see spider legs and mandibles coming out of the air.
Oh,
But it
yikes.
closes
Oh.
around, and you notice at the last second and move out of the way. And what you see in front of you is an extremely large blue and white spider. I need everybody to roll initiative.
All right.
Shit, we got company.
All the
Oh,
insects around
shit.
here.
Seriously.
Lots of
though.
arachnids in this city, I guess.
I guess so.
I guess I'm gonna have to be a
Ooh.
spider too.
Sorry, what am I rolling?
Initiative.
Initiative.
What does that mean?
D20 plus your dex.
Dexterity, you said?
I got
+2 for me?
What'd you say?
+2?
Yeah. So it's a D20 plus 2.
16.
21.
Oof. 17 for Darius.
14 for Khalil.
My audio any better?
Yeah. I just had, for some reason, the volume up super loud on you specifically. I don't know why.
You were much
'Cause-
quieter last week, so that's probably why.
Okay, that makes sense.
Well, first up, while he gets that sorted up, first up is Akiri.
Oh crap. Well, I wanna get on this guy's level. I wanna talk to him, and I think I also wanna be a giant spider, just so he feels welcome. You know. So
Can you become a giant spider?
yeah, I can
Can you what?
become a giant spider.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's within your challenge rating?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This?
What?
I'm saying you challenge ratings are a factor when
She's a moon druid, so it's within her challenge rating.
That didn't work out too well last time.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. If he says yes, then yes. But
it's a CR1, and she can do that as a moon druid. So yeah.
Okay. So I will become a giant spider and talk to it to see what it's doing here. As a spider.
Giant spiders can't talk. They don't have a language.
You're right. Can I speak to a spider like telepathically or something?
Nope.
Nope. Okay. Okay, I must become a giant spider though. I think that's probably the best decision for me right now.
All right, you are a giant spider. That's your bonus action. What do you want? You have your movement and your action still.
My movement and my action. Remind me what those are right now again, because I'm totally blanking for no reason.
Your action is what you want to do.
Oh right,
your movement is how far you want to move.
Okay, this is how I know I'm half asleep. Okay, my action. Am I at the green square? Yes. Okay, so I'm like pretty close to the spider, right at the end.
You're within 15 feet of it.
Within 15 feet of it. I want to move kind of to the left of the spider. And then I want to...
Like here, where this ring... I can do pings. Can you see that?
I can see the ping. More to the left of the spider. To, like, his left.
Oh, his left. Over here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And then, as for, like... action...
You can use the bite action or the web action as a spider.
Okay. I will do a web. If it will help, like, keep his legs down, I'll do a web.
Alright, you shoot some webs at his legs, and it seems to have no effect.
Awesome!
Because he is also a spider.
Okay.
Next up is Darius.
Okay. Alright, which color am I again?
You're the blue one.
Oh, I'm the blue one, right? I was. Okay. Alright. Arius is gonna look at the spider and he's gonna say, "Hungry? I got food for you."
Oh no.
Go ahead and roll to attack Darius.
Okay. That is a 21 to hit.
A 21? Yeah, that hits.
Yes. What's great sword?
You said you're also adding a smite on top?
Adding a smite on top.
Okay.
So
add 2d8 to your damage.
Hey, I made it.
6, right?
Yeah, there
D6 plus 2d8.
2d6 plus 2d8 plus your strength mod.
Ooh.
Okay, got some math here. That's 7. Yeah, 7 slashing and 15 radiant.
15 radiant and 7 slashing?
Yeah.
That hurt it. You hear it rear back and squeal, and it felt that for sure.
Oof.
That'll end Darius' turn, I think.
Okay, next up is Beckware.
Is there a way that I can like set a bolt on fire? At it, the spider.
Set a bolt on fire.
Yeah. Like the flames that Darius put out. Shoot it through the fire at the spider.
The webs that Khalil did burned up really quickly, so there's not really any fire left on them.
Oh, can I just fire a bolt at the spider then?
Yeah, go for it.
What do?
Roll a d20 and add whatever it says you need to roll for the crossbow. I can look it up.
How do I see what I have to add for crossbow? +4?
Yeah.
So 14.
14 hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Nice.
And roll again.
You're gonna roll 1d8 plus 2.
6.
What'd that come out to?
6.
I can't hear you. Sorry.
I don't think you're holding it down long enough.
6.
6.
Okay.
6.
You get it right in one of its eyes. It's still alive though. Last up is Khalil.
Okay. I am going to pull my coat to the side and then just like try to send my arrow into it.
Roll for
Am I
attack.
am I which square am I? I'm sorry,
You're
I
the
came in
purple
late.
one.
The purple one. Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, you're the red one.
The red one. Gotcha. All right. So wait, who's the blue? Is that
Blue's
Darius?
Darius.
Okay, so if I hit, I get sneak attack damage.
Yep.
10.
Missed.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's still reeling from the bolt it took to the eye from Bekwa, and it dodges out of the way in one of its flails.
Okay. That's gonna be my turn then. I'm gonna my arrow back to me.
Okay. It's now the spider's turn.
Uh-oh.
It's gonna try and bite
Hmm.
Darius because he did so much damage to it. What's your AC?
16.
That's a hit. Oof. Make a Constitution save for me.
Oh, goody. Let's... Okay, here we go. Sorry about that. Eleven.
What was it?
11.
All right. So you managed to resist most of the poison, but you are going to take 10 points of piercing damage and 9 points of poison.
Ooh.
Ouch.
Yikes.
And then as a bonus action, the spider is going to phase back out. So you see it just disappear kind of the same way it came in.
Oh shit.
Uh-oh.
And at the moment, it's nowhere to be seen. Back to Akiri.
Oh, crap. Is there a way I can check to see where the spider is? Like, if I could feel it somewhere underground, or I could follow it? Is there a way I can do that?
I don't believe you have any way to see in the ethereal plane, so no.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
Shit. I will have to skip my turn for now then.
All right.
Yeah, I don't know
Next
what
up
to
is
do.
Darius. Is there anything you wanted to do to prepare? Or anything?
Might be a good idea. I'm gonna. Let's see. Just calculating that. Sorry. I'm gonna lay on hands. I'm gonna give myself 10 back.
Okay.
I'm just gonna yell out, just brace yourselves, it'll attack from anywhere. I guess that's all I can do.
All right. Next is Becwa.
Is my armor still on from the last fight, or do I need to?
Yeah, it's still on. It lasts 8 hours after you activate it.
Okay. Can I just like try to go through the door if we don't know where it is?
Go where?
Like, it's not blocking the entrance anymore, right? So can't we leave?
Yeah, you can try to. Go for it.
Okay, I'm gonna try to do that. Kirby.
Yeah, you get about that far.
Sorry, what color am I? How do I see what color I am?
Purple. You're purple.
Okay.
Is there anything else you wanted to do?
I mean, the spider hasn't come out yet, right? So, I don't think so.
All right. Last up is Khalil.
I'm going to hold my action so that if the spider attacks anyone within range of my arrow, I'm going to attack it with my arrow.
Okay.
And then I'm going to stay where I am.
Cool. All right. The spider is going to try to sneak behind you and attack Khalil. So, to decide who goes first, go ahead and make a perception check for me.
Okay. Perception is a 21.
All right. You notice it coming, so go ahead and make your attack first.
All right. That is a 13.
That's just a hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Uh-huh. All right, so it's 4 damage.
Oh no.
Man, that's just what you needed.
Oh. Oh, snap.
So as I sense it coming up behind me, I'm going to turn around and fling my jacket to the side and just go and have it shoot straight through its face and come all the way and like go straight through its entire body and out of its butt.
All right. So you notice it start to reappear, and you just spin around, give that whistle, and then it just pierces straight through, kebabbing the entire thing, and it falls to the ground dead. Congrats.
Yes. And now I'm gonna bring the arrow right back to the holster and close my jacket up.
He looks at Khalil, he's like, that's shot.
And I just like do like the 2-finger salute to him.
Okay, well, you guys are safe. The phase spider lies dead.
Like, Kiri's just, like, applauding with her spider legs.
He's just gonna stay a spider the rest of the time.
Yeah, she doesn't know.
I'm going to. I'm gonna collect some of the webbing that's around the area.
Okay.
I just want to collect some of it, see if I may be able to do something with it.
Do you have something you could, like, wrap it around or something? Like a cotton candy stick?
It's finally something.
I'm gonna break a spider's leg off and use that.
Oh.
Oh. I was gonna like
With
suggest
an
my.
audible crunch, you
Oh no!
take a
No.
spider's leg off and then walk over to one of the remaining webs and wrap it around like a cotton candy stick.
Oh
Cool.
fuck!
And I'm gonna
Actually,
take that because I want to. I feel like I might be able to use that for something.
Oh.
All right. You have
That matter, Darius is gonna go, you got a vial?
What?
Do I have a vial?
Does anyone have a vial?
Let me check my equipment.
Okay, Kiri used that health potion, right? Could use a bottle from that.
Oh yeah, anyone who's drank their potion
Obviously.
would have an empty vial.
Oh yeah, here you go.
Oh,
I have not
So
done
you
that.
turn back into a normal person to give him that then?
Yeah.
Because when you transform, all of your belongings
Oh,
get
yeah.
like sucked into your body.
Oh shit. I don't know, like, I don't know what's yet to come, so I should be still. I feel like I should still be a spider so I get blended with the
Oh,
other
you-
giant spider.
Well, then you can't give him your bottle.
Okay, never
So
mind.
wait, did Sid run away because he wasn't involved in that fight at all?
No, I just forgot his turn.
Okay, that's fair.
I forgot to write him on the initiative order. I remembered it when it was already back to like your turn the next round. You would have killed it before he went though, anyway. So,
Okay.
his first turn would have been casting True Strike, and then his second turn he would have attacked, but you killed it before that.
Gotcha.
So, yeah.
Nice.
No, I definitely forgot. My bad.
I'm gonna walk up to Sid and pat him on the shoulder while I have this like spider leg over my shoulder. I'm gonna be like, "Thanks for the help, mate."
Hey, you guys seem to me like you had it pretty well.
Yeah, good job, Sid.
All right.
I am getting anxious to get out of here and looking at and asking if everyone's ready to go.
Yeah, let's get out of here.
I mean, me and my spider legs are ready to go, so let's go.
Okay, you can't.
All right, let's do it.
I'm gonna. Whatever.
All right, but Sid picks back up the leading and successfully leads you guys out to a separate exit to the sewers. About 3 blocks from the Eyes and Blood workshop. So you successfully make it back out to the street.
Okay, I'm back to
You
human.
guys and say, "That was a damn good job. The cards weren't wrong about you lot. Here, this is all I've got on me right now," and he hands you each 25 gold. Go down the street. There's a place called The Other Place. It's a friend. He'll set you up with some rooms. Get some rest. If you come by the shop tomorrow, we can get you squared away with the rest of the payment. Cass runs the books.
I'm gonna
Sounds good to me.
I'm gonna take his word for it, and I'm just gonna say, "You got it. I'll be seeing you tomorrow then."
Darius will do the same.
I guess I'll do the same too then. I'm back,
I'm
by the
gonna,
way.
I'm gonna head to where he said the other place.
Yeah.
The other.
Are you all heading to the same place?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. So you walk in the direction he points, about 2 blocks. You see a sign on the wall on the front of a tavern. Looks like a tavern, but there's a sign that says The Other Place.
Gotcha.
I'm gonna go get a room so I can look at the document that I got.
I will also get a room so I could
All right.
doze
So
off.
you walk in the tavern. Behind the counter is an older-looking human man. And he greets you guys. He's like, "Well, welcome to The Other Place. I'm glad you chose us. How can I help you?"
Good place.
I would like a room.
That and name of Sid told us that you're gonna help us out.
Yeah, what he said.
Oh, that freeloading bastard sent you guys. All right. How many rooms do you need? You see him
Getting
visibly
my own room.
deflate because he realizes he has to give you the rooms for free now.
Wait.
1 room apiece, I'd imagine.
Well, I've got.
And
40.
I'm gonna say 1 room apiece, I would imagine less. And I look at Akiri and Darius.
Darius
Yeah.
is just gonna look over back at him. He's just like, "What?"
Wait, yeah, Darius, wanna share a room?
Well, it's your lucky day. I've only got 3.
Definitely not.
So.
Ooh, okay.
Getting my own room.
Darius is going upstairs. He's grabbing the nearest room and he is locking the door.
Same.
So Akiri and Khalil are bunking up, I see.
I have no complaints.
Cool.
As long as you don't, I have no complaints as long as you plucking at my loot a bit.
Say that one more time.
I don't have any complaints as long as you don't mind me plucking at my mandolin a bit.
That's okay. That's okay. I might get some. Is there?
As
Hey.
you guys turn to walk up the stairs, you just see the tavern keep start grumbling and complaining about Sid.
Hold up. Why are you so grumpy about Sid, Tavern Man?
Tavern Man is not my name, for one. And two, I happen to be, and he starts to like whisper a little, happen to be sympathetic to your all little goal, but he likes to take advantage.
Oh. Well, is there?
Least you can do is pay his tab once in a while.
Oh, I see. I see. So, like, is there a lot of booze downstairs then?
He is behind a bar.
Oh.
It's a tavern.
I was thinking about just an inn. I wasn't like actually thinking about the bar aspect. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, tavern.
I'm not gonna actually go upstairs yet. I'm going to stay downstairs and order a drink and a meal.
Okay.
Yeah, Tavern Man. I want to do that too. You can join
Well,
us for a drink.
You would, whatever table you'd like, it'll be right there.
You want to join us for a drink?
Wait, who are you asking?
Who?
See, I'm gonna keep
I
calling him
just told you
Tavern
guys
Man.
to take a table.
Okay. I guess he doesn't want to join. Okay, whatever. Let's go to a table.
Cool. So I'm gonna go at the table, and gonna sit down for a second. And while I'm waiting for my drink and my food to come out, I'm gonna look at Akiri and I'm just gonna say, "You look a bit familiar. Are you a performer of some sort?"
A performer? That's flattering.
I will remind Akira that she was a performer.
No, she's messy. Maybe I was. What's it
I
to
said,
you?
I want to say, what exactly was your profession?
Maybe something in the circus. Maybe.
I'm gonna say, I thought I recognized you. Yes, I've seen you perform before. As a bard, I have to obviously do a bit of research on other performers to see what works and what doesn't.
Ah, really? Go on. Tell me about. Actually, why did you research me? Like, did you just see me in a show or something and you wanted to know more about me? Or, like, go on. Tell me your story.
I just happened to go to the circus to see what kind of performances were available, and you just so happened to be there performing. That's all there is to it.
Ah, okay. I see. Interesting. And you're a bard?
But of course, had you not noticed, and I'm going to like pull out my mandolin and like show it to her.
You know,
A
you're.
jaunty tune coming on.
Wait, what?
I feel a jaunty tune coming on.
Oh, yeah, no. Okay.
Anyway,
okay.
here's Wonderwall.
Okay, Mr. Bard, play something.
Okay.
As you say that, the barkeep walks to the table.
Damn it.
Okay, what can I get you all?
What do you have?
The usual Empire delicacies. We have dumplings. I hate these Zemnian words. We have Dampfnoodle, Spanferkel, Sauerbraten. I got drinks. What are you in the mood for?
I will take your finest beer, and then a dumpling.
Like Trost.
Yeah, Dross.
And what?
And a dumpling.
And a dumpling. Trost and dumplings, heard. It's
Yeah.
gonna cost you about 3 silver.
That's okay with me.
And I'll
And
take
for you?
I'll take a lager and an order of dumplings as well.
2 Trost, 2 dumpling. Coming up. 3 silver as well.
I'm gonna look at him. I'm gonna say, are you a gambling man?
No, but you'll find quite a few of them around here.
I say, I see. All right then,
I'm a
3 silvers.
businessman.
3 silvers it is. And in the meantime, while he's gone, I'm gonna like look around the room to see if there's anybody else here, like drinking at all.
It's pretty late. You guys went for your heist at like midnight,
Yeah.
so it's late. But there are a couple people drowning their sorrows, and there's 2 or 3 people in the back table playing a game.
Ooh, what game? Do I know what game they're playing?
Yeah, you recognize them playing dice.
Okay. I'm gonna wait for my food. Wait. How long until the food gets there? I'm gonna ask him. How long do you think it'll be before it gets coming around?
Just a few minutes. We made the potato bread for the dumplings already.
I'm saying.
Damn.
All right then. And I'll kind of like get up for a moment and go over there and try to play dice with a few guys.
Okay. Well, you walk over, and there's 3. They just they seem like hard working class men. You catch them in the middle of a game.
Okay. And I'm gonna walk up and I'm gonna say, "Fancy."
You cut out.
Oh, I'm gonna say, "You lads fancy in addition to your game."
One of them perks up. You can see it by his demeanor compared to the rest of his fellows that he's winning.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna say, "Well, I always fancied a couple more coins, at the very least."
And I say, "Well, a couple of more coins, I certainly have."
And then he proceeds to win the game that he's currently playing in, and you can see the other 2 just get even more pissed off.
Huh?
Okay. Cool. And I will sit down. I'll like tap the other guys, and I'll be like, tough luck. Why don't you let me give it a go?
At your funeral.
And so from there, I'm going to try and play dice with the guy. And I'm gonna pull out my own dice and try to play with those.
Okay, yeah. Each player usually plays with their own set, so that's fair.
Okay, cool.
Go ahead. So what I'm gonna have you do is roll. Are you trying to play fair or no?
No, I'm trying to win.
Okay. Okay, then roll me a consecutive sleight of hand and deception.
Okay. So I'm going to do sleight of hand first. That is a 24. My deception is an 8.
Well, you definitely won the game. Well, stranger, you're certainly lucky. And from that, you take 2 gold.
Okay.
Wouldn't be interested in double or nothing, would you?
And I'll say, why not?
Same thing.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to do the sleight of hand. That is a 21 on the sleight of hand. And on deception, that is going to be an 18.
That's a lot.
Okay. So, you win again. This time, this man definitely cheated, but you cheated better.
Nice.
Well, you certainly are lucky, friend. So from that, you get another 4 gold.
Nice. Cool.
He's
And I'll
looking
say,
visibly less confident now.
Okay. And I'm going to say, well, I'd hate to put you completely out on your butt. So I think I'll be done for the night. And then I'll like the other two guys that are there, I'm gonna give each of them 2 gold. I'm gonna basically give them the 4, just one.
Oh, nice. They are very surprised and like you quite a lot more than they did to begin with.
And I'm gonna ask what their names are.
The one you played against, his name is Albor, Albor. And then the other two are Simon and
Funkel.
Hjalden.
Hjal.
2 humans and a dwarf.
Who's the dwarf? Hjalden.
One of the guys that was leaving.
Hjalden. All right. Cool. He says, "Thanks for the game, lads. You might be seeing me around this district every now and then. And if you this little gold is a little bit of compensation. If you hear about any strange or shifty things going on around the city, let me know when you see me around."
The dwarf looks at you appreciative and he's like, "Oi, lad, I've got my ear to the ground to let you know."
Much appreciated. And then
Nice guy. Not great.
and then I'll go and sit back down with Akiri and await my food and drink.
There you are. Did you have a good game?
So your food and drink is waiting for you there.
Cool.
He's come and left it by the time you're back.
Cool.
And Akira just has her feet up on the table as she's eating and drinking.
Yeah, I'm pretty much just eating and drinking at this point.
Okay. Does anyone else want to do anything before you rest for the night?
I want to
I will
read
do
the
s-
document that I stole from that.
Okay. So when you open the document, you don't recognize the author's name, but what it breaks down to is various notes from an observer sent by the Cerberus Assembly to Trent Ickathon's lab about his experiments. So there is a mention of aberrations. There's a mention of the twins in reference to the Shadowfell. There's a reference to lycanthropy and summoners.
Mm-hmm.
And there is a longer entry about Trent's baby and his favorite project. Under the only name there is under Xalicas, Xalicas, and it mentions in connection to that experiment the name Balder.
Alder?
Yeah, Baldr.
Hmm.
My God, Bayonetta's connected to this world.
So basically, I just got 2 names that I hadn't before.
You've heard the name Balder before.
Okay.
And the twins in reference to Shadowfell sounds familiar to you. The others are just mentions of experiments you hadn't heard about.
Okay. I'm just gonna go to sleep then.
Okay. Anyone else want to do anything?
I'm going to, when we all go to bed, I'm gonna wait until Akiri goes to sleep to do my thing. So wait for
Okay.
to say what they want.
Akiri just drunkenly walks up the stairs and then face plants on her bed. I got nothing to say right now. I'm just gonna yeah.
Darius, did you want to do anything? Or are you just going to sleep?
Darius is already passed out.
All right. Well, then
Cool.
everyone else, to your knowledge, Khalil is asleep.
Okay, I'm going to check and see what's inside of the bag that I got from the vault.
Okay. You open the bag and you can definitely tell this is magical. What do you want to do
Ooh.
with it?
I'm going to reach in and try to see if I can pull anything out.
So the way it works is a little more like you have to call whatever you're thinking of. Like you have to know what's in it already.
Hmm.
Make an Arcana check for me though.
Arcana. That is a natural 20, so a 23.
Ooh.
All right. You have definitely seen Bag of Holdings before.
Nice.
Oh, dude.
You know that if you pull it inside out, what's
Mhm.
inside of it will fall to the ground.
Okay, I'm gonna do that.
All right.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it on the bed though, so that it doesn't make all kinds of noise if it comes out.
Okay. Inside you find 4 gold bars.
4 gold
Oh.
bars. Fuck yeah.
Ooh.
All right, so I'm going to get super excited about that, and I'm going to immediately put them back. Put the bag back the way it was. Is it like a normal bag of holding or a smaller one?
It's a regular bag of holding.
Okay, nice. So yeah, I'm gonna fold it back outside in, and then I'm gonna put the 4 gold bars back, and then I'm gonna put the silver ingot as well as the silver necklace with the embedded emerald inside of there, as well as the vials of blood that I have. Pretty much anything that I have that's
Of
not
value.
anything of value that I have in this bag, as well
Okay.
as any
Akiri,
tools
real
I
fast
use.
for me. Make a perception check. Did you hear that, Natasha?
Oh, you said Akiri?
Yeah, Akiri, make a perception check.
Okay.
With disadvantage because you were drinking.
Shit. Okay. So that's a D20, right?
Roll a d20 twice and take the lowest number,
Okay.
and then add your perception bonus.
Okay.
Which for you is
Is it
4.
4? Yeah, it's 4. 8 plus 4, 12.
You are still asleep.
Yeah.
So you did not hear him do any of that.
Good thing I dumped it out on the bed.
The DC would have been higher if you did, or lower if you did.
Yeah, so I'm gonna hide the bag of holding in the room, and then I'm going to go to sleep.
All right, you can all take a long rest then. For everyone that doesn't know that, it fully heals you, and you get all your spell slots back, and any resources that you have that are based on rest you get back.
Well, shit.
Cool.
It's our first long rest.
Okay, so you wake back up the next morning. The morning and the day is yours. The only thing you guys know is that Sid told you to meet him at the base.
Oh.
What time is it right now?
How early do you wake up?
I want to wake up at the crack of dawn when the tavern's not so crowded and go get breakfast.
Okay, it is early morning. The tavern sells breakfast, or you can try and find it somewhere else.
I'll just eat at the tavern.
Okay. So you wave the. It's a different person right now. It's a woman at the bar. At the moment.
I just get a coffee. Do they have coffee and toast?
Coffee's actually kind of expensive because it's imported.
Oh.
Oh.
But they do have it because you were in the capital city of the empire.
Does food give you any benefits in this game or anything, or?
There are downsides to not eating, but it doesn't really give you any direct benefits. It's not like buffs or anything.
Okay, so I'll have, I don't know. Do I actually have to tell you what I'm ordering? Like, and it takes my gold and everything? How much gold do I have? How does this work?
The gold is on your character sheet. If you're just getting a coffee and some bread, it's just gonna cost you like 5 silver, because the coffee's kind of expensive. But
Let's see where, I can't see where my gold is on this sheet.
at the bottom of the front page, there is with like 5 symbols. One of them is gold, and you have 45 right now.
Oh, okay, then yeah, I'll do that. That's my breakfast.
Okay. Just so you guys know, the conversion gold or copper to silver to gold is all 10. So 10 silvers is 1 gold.
Okay.
So you would go down to 44 gold and 5 silvers.
Oh. Okay.
I already did, Natasha. I already did yours from that dinner.
Awesome.
But do try to keep track of your money.
Okay.
So you said now I'm at 40 gold and 5 silver? Or were you talking about?
You should be at 44 or 5.
44 gold and 5.
Oh, I'm sorry. For yours, you would be at... Oh, did you just change it to 40?
Yeah.
You would be at 44. Because 1 gold splits into 10 silvers.
Oh, gotcha, okay.
Nate, I have a question.
What's up?
Is my mithril arrow an common item?
At the moment, it is considered a common magic item, yes.
Common magic item. Okay, cool.
Okay, so how much money do I have right now? Just to
What
know.
does your sheet say?
Oh wait, duh. Oh wait, I clicked out on my sheet. Okay.
As far as I know, I only have 32 because the 7 that I had, and then the 5 we just got. Supposed to have
he
more
gave
than
you
that.
guys 25 last night, so make sure you count that.
Yeah, add the
Becca and Tasha,
No,
you
it's
guys
only-
should already have that counted.
We do already, you said?
Yeah, I went in and added it.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you. Where would that be though? On the character sheet itself?
The gold is on the bottom next to your equipment. On the left side, there's like a row of all symbols. One like
Oh,
gold,
okay.
silver, copper.
So I have 34 gold and 7 silver.
Yep.
Perfect. Okay, that's dope. That's
Yeah, you managed to get coffee, and they didn't have like, well, and they had bread because bread is ubiquitous. So yeah, you get coffee and toast for 5 silvers.
Okay. I'm just gonna be chilling at that table until everyone else wakes up.
Akira wakes up hungover and she wants a big breakfast. And she like stumbles down the stairs.
How much beer did you plan to have? Because you only bought 1.
She's a lightweight.
Okay. It was a stout, so I'll give you that.
I'm basing her off of me in real life.
I'm purposefully going to wait until Akiri like stumbles downstairs hungover before I wake up, so that I'm not obligated to help her in any way.
Oh man.
All right. Darius, you just making your way down there?
The Darius, he'll wake up, he'll grab all his stuff, put his armor on and whatnot. Walk down the stairs. He'll walk up to the. Is it the same guy at the?
No,
No, there's a woman at the bar right now. And
One at the bar.
if you look around the room, you also see Bekwa.
Okay. He'll give like a slight nod to Bekwa. He'll walk up to the lady keeping the tavern. He'll say, "Happen to have any tea of vitality?"
No, can't say I've heard of that, but I got the hair of the dog if that's what you need.
Hair of the dog. What's the hair of the dog?
Booze.
Yeah, I've never heard that phrase before.
Really?
I've never ever heard that phrase before.
Never
Oh.
heard it.
neither have
You've
I.
never heard it either?
No, yeah, me either.
Where the
What?
dog?
Where have you
I feel
been?
like that's pretty common.
It's pretty fucking common.
Yeah, I haven't heard
Just-
of any
okay, but
D&D.
It's short for hair of the dog that bit you. It's like saying if you drink more in the morning, it'll cure your hangover.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, in that case,
Never
never mind. A coffee and just toast, I guess, will do it.
I'm sorry, I missed that. I was gushing over the fact that I can't believe that.
So, he'll just say, well, I suppose coffee and toast, I guess, is just fine then.
Right away, sir. That'll be 5 silver.
Okay, help me with this. I'm so bad with the conversion. I know. Oh,
Basically, it breaks down. Each one is 10 of the one above it. So 1 gold equates to 10 silver.
10 silver. How much was it?
5.
5 silver.
Um,
Okay,
I'm
he'll
going
hand it over.
to. I'm going to go downstairs. Excuse me. Yeah, sorry. I'm gonna head downstairs, and then I'm going to see everybody having ordered their food, and I'm going to go up to the woman behind the bar, and I'm just gonna say, "Good morning to you. Can I get a breakfast menu? You wouldn't mind?"
Of course, of course. And then she slides a parchment towards you with a couple things listed on it.
All right. What's on the menu for breakfast?
There's like regular stuff like eggs, toast. The dumplings from nighttime are still on it. Let me find the list of shit from the Empire.
And while you're deciding, Akiri forgot she didn't order anything, so she stumbles up to the bar.
I'm basically gonna order like
There's some
sausage, eggs,
German
and
words
toast.
on there.
I'm basically gonna order sausage, eggs, and toast, and then I'm also going to have just like an ale.
Okay. That'll cost 5 as well.
Okay. I'm going to give her 7.
Oh, that's very kind of you, sir.
Said, of course. I can always appreciate a good meal.
All right, ma'am.
It's still pretty early, so there's not really anybody else in the tavern at the moment.
Okay. So I will order now. Okay. What is your best drink for a hangover?
She kind of chuckles to herself and puts another ale in front of you.
Perfect. Perfect.
Amazing.
And then I want food. Surprise me.
Okay. So a couple minutes go by, and Khalil's food comes, and then a little bit later, Akiri, your food comes,
Mm-hmm.
and you get the description. I keep going off the food menu, and I really shouldn't.
Most expensive thing on the menu.
Oh shit.
This is called Dempf Noodle.
Okay.
What it is a steam roll with sweet custard
Oh
inside.
fuck. That sounds amazing. Oh yeah, this is the shit. How much is it?
Your whole thing came to 3 silver.
All right. So that is 10 makes up a gold, right?
You still had some silver left over, right?
Yeah, I have 7 silver left over. I'm just making
Take 3
sure.
away from that.
Okay. And then
Alright,
Akiri
so
is just like, oh yes.
You guys got your food and drinks?
Yeah.
You're all, maybe sitting together? I don't know. It's up to you guys.
Yeah, I'll sit with the group,
I'll
just kind of
sit with
listen in
them.
on what kind of things that they say. I'm gonna like focus specifically on the way that they like move and the way that they talk and shit like that, just to like get an idea of the kind of people that they are.
Just make a general insight check for me.
Okay. Insight. That is a 15.
You feel like you can, based on body language and just general way that you that they act. You feel like you get a decent sense for them. Some of the more mysterious ones, not quite as much, but you feel like you know Akiri now.
Gotcha. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
But besides that, the morning is yours. If there's any errands or anything else you guys want to do, you're free to. Otherwise, Sid said to meet him.
Can I like walk around the town?
You can do whatever you want.
Okay, Kiri goes to walk around the town to see what there is to offer before she has to meet up with Sid.
By yourself or with people or what?
Okay, I'll just ask. Does anyone want to go look around to see where we are?
I am actually, I'm gonna head to the bank to check up on the like status of everything, as well as see if there's something I can do.
Okay.
But I'm not gonna tell. But I'm not gonna tell them that. I'm just gonna tell them that I'm going to run an errand really fast, and then I'll meet them there.
I have a question. Do I have a horse?
You do have a horse. It is currently stabled within this district at the moment.
I'm gonna buy some apples and then bring it to my horse.
Okay, that's the same for your horse, Kiri.
Oh shit, I have a horse.
Not for long with that attitude.
Darius is the only blacksmith. Is the one we ran into first the only blacksmith in the town?
No, there's more. The district you're in, the Tangles, is a relatively large like market district.
Okay. I get my geography and stuff together. We're going back to the Eisenblood workshop to meet with Sid later.
Yeah, he just said to come by. There's no time frame.
Okay.
But you'll get more money when you go.
We go right. So Darius is gonna go ahead and actually head back there. That's not to the Eisenblood workshop. Like that's not an issue, right?
No, go for it.
He's gonna.
I will come back to you then. So I'll
Okay, sure.
do these errands first, and then.
Sure. Well, because there's an errand too. I didn't want to progress the next quest. It's just there was an errand I wanted to kind of run there if possible. But if you can, if you want to do other people, that's fine.
Okay. Did you want to pick up your money and then do your errand?
Or that's probably the better way of doing it. Yeah.
Okay.
It's at the errand. The errand is with Eisenblood, so.
We'll just do you real fast then. You get to the workshop, and Wolfric is behind the counter, or he's behind the counter again. He nods at your arrival. And then he says, "You heading down?"
Are you cut out for me?
Oh, he asked if you're heading down.
Cut out again. Sorry.
He said, "Are you heading down?"
Are you heading where?
Down.
You say, if that's where I need to go to get my money, then I guess so.
All right. And then he opens the door for you, and the stairs are there. You head down, and the only one there at the moment is Cass.
Okay, he'll just walk up and say, "This is where we pick up the pay."
Oh, hi. Yeah. Sid told me that you guys did great, and that I owe you this. And she hands you a little satchel with 100 gold.
Right, thanks. Back, I guess. And he's gonna head back up.
He did say if I saw you before he got back that he'd like to talk to you guys later. So, do what you gotta do and then come back.
That's what I figured. And he'll do the salute as he's walking back up. And he wants to go back up and ask Eisenblood. He basically wants to sample his wares.
Okay. So you walk back up the stairs. He lets you back through, and he's behind the counter. There's various weapons on the walls, and if you want something specific, you can talk to him.
Yeah, he says, what do you have in the way of light weapons, but mid-range? You know, something like a short sword or something of the like.
Well, I got whatever you're looking for. Made my fair share of whatever type of weapon under the sun. So, do you have a specific thing you're wanting, or just a list, or what?
Yeah, just does he? Just kind of specifically, I guess a short sword, kind of just plain short sword. I want.
Okay. He kind of gestures towards a section of the wall, and on it you see an assortment of short swords of a variety of kinds. There's like very ornate, showy ones. There's some that are very much more basic and used for like hunting. There's ones that are standard issue military ones. There's various whatever you're looking for. There's kind of an example there.
Okay.
If it's not,
Yeah,
he can make one.
I guess he kind of look for one of the more basic ones, like you said, one of the ones for hunting.
Okay.
He wants like something just kind of, it's not crazy, but just something that's like functional for a more mid-range type of it.
Okay. So you pick one up off the wall and take it over to him. And he says, it's not a bad pick. I can tell you're not one of these fancy noble fops that just wants them to look nice.
The priority is if it works.
What'd you say?
The priority is if it works, and if it does, that's all there is to it.
For you guys, that'll be eight gold.
Oh, well, thank you kindly. We'll go ahead and just 8 gold. Actually, no, he'll give him 10 gold just because.
Very kind. So you can go ahead and say you have a short sword now.
Cool.
It's just a standard short sword, but
yeah.
it can look how you want.
All right. He'll like give a salute and he'll walk out. That's it for Darius.
Okay. Who else wants to do something?
I had something I needed to do, but I might do my thing last, depending on what everybody else wants to do.
I just want to go see my horse.
All right.
But I want to stop and get apples. How much are the apples?
How many do you want?
3.
3 will probably just be like 1 silver for all of them.
So I'm at 43 then.
1 silver. Didn't you just break us a gold earlier?
She did. Because her breakfast cost 5 silver pieces.
Yeah.
Oh, so I have 4 silver pieces now?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
and I invite Akiri to come with me because apparently her horse is in the same place.
I will come with you gladly. Can I also get apples?
Sure. It'll also cost you a silver.
Here you go. There's a...
You guys make your way down. It's a little bit of a walk because you had to travel a bit to get to Eisenblood before. So 30-minute walk, you get to, it's closer to the wall section of the city, and you find the stables that is housing your horses.
My horse?
Okay, I just spent some time with feeding my horse and grooming him, and then I'll head over to I forget the name of the place where we're meeting Sid. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Kira, you're doing that too?
Yeah, I'll do that too. I'm just like holding my horse, kind of really hungover, and be like, "It's okay, horsey, I'm here now."
It looks a little uncomfortable.
It's a love.
It's like especially when you breathe on it, it looks a little uncomfortable. Your breath might have a kick to it a little bit.
I love it.
But we'll jump over to Khalil. What are you doing?
I'm going to take a walk, and I'm going to look for the nearest jewelry store. And in the process, I'm going to reach into my bag of holding, and without pulling it out, I'm just the silver necklace with the emerald in my hand, and I'm going to cast distort value on it to make it seem like it's worth double what it actually is. And then I'm going to find the nearest jewelry store.
Okay. So it's kind of the same path you took to get to the bank. Once you start getting closer to that area, you find one.
Okay. I'm going to walk into the jewelry store and just go straight up to the counter, and I'm just going to say, good morning to you.
Okay. Behind the counter, you see a purple tiefling woman.
Okay.
Good morning. How can I help you?
I said, yes, I have a particular item that I would like to sell to you. It belonged to my ex-wife, and I have no use for it, seeing as she's my ex-wife now. I have my own sons. So yes, I'd like to go ahead and sell it to see if I can make any sort of profit off of it.
Well, we hear this tale quite often. May I see it?
Of course. I pull it out and I hand her the necklace.
Okay. She looks at it discerningly. She says, "This is a rather nice piece."
Do I know how much it's worth? Do I know how much this thing's worth?
Did you take any time to inspect it?
I inspected it the night before when I was like looking at everything.
Make a general intelligence check.
Okay. That is a 15.
So before you cast the magic on it, it looks nice. You found out the gem is fake.
Ah, okay.
So whatever noble you stole it from bought his wife a fake necklace.
Shit. Okay. Okay.
But with your distortion, it looks like a real gem.
Nice. Okay.
So with the distortion, you feel like market value, it should be about 150.
150?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, this is rather nice. We can offer about 50 gold for it.
And I'm going to like sit there for a moment and think. And I'm just like, I was really hoping that I could get a bit more. What about along the lines of 75? That.
Make a persuasion check.
Okay. Nine.
I'm sorry, sir. I don't think the owner would be very happy if I went that high.
I said, oh, yes, I'd hate to get you into any sort of trouble. All right, then. 50 gold it is.
Thank you very much, sir. And she goes to a different part of the counter, counts out your gold, and puts in a small bag for you.
Okay. All right, and I will take it, and I'll just say, thank you very much. I appreciate your business.
Anytime, sir. Well, please hurry back.
And I'm going to leave, and I'm just going to, like, walk past the bank specifically just to see what the situation is.
Okay, so the bank is currently closed. There's a large Crown's Guard presence in and around the bank, you've noticed?
Okay.
And they are turning away anyone who tries to enter.
All right. Cool. So it's good to know that. Is there like a blacksmith on the way at all, or is there a blacksmith on the way?
There is another one on the way, or the Eisen Blood Workshop is a blacksmith.
Okay, I'm gonna go to the Eyes and Blood workshop, and before I head down, I want to try to sell him this silver ingot that I got
Okay.
to Wolfric.
He takes a look at it and he says, "Well, it's not bad. It's not cast the way I normally use them. This is more of a monetary value brick, but I can take it off your hands if you're looking for a buyer."
So absolutely, I have no use for it, as you might imagine.
These usually run about 20 gold, so I can give you that if that works.
I said, I'll say, well, that sounds fair to me. You're the artisan after all.
Well, that price is only because you're a friend, so 20 gold.
And I'll take the gold and I'll say, it is very nice time. And then I'll just I'll just go ahead and head down without him to the basement, and I'll just like do the combination to get through the door on my own.
He watches you do it and just stares at you for a minute, and then goes, and then turns back around.
Cool.
I was gonna say, would I still be like on my way out the door, or would I have been running? Or
You would have left by this point, but Beckway and Akiri would be getting there about the same time. But if you have anything you want to do, or do you want to just go back at that same time? Darius.
I'll go back. Yeah, nothing else
Okay.
to do now.
So by the time this all happens, you all kind of are going back down at the same time.
Mhm.
And at this point, when you walk in, Sid and Cass are both there.
Oh, shit.
Cool.
And then as you walk in and he notices you, Sid puts his arms up and he's like, "My friends, welcome back. Good work last night."
Wow, we're
And I'll
already
say,
friends.
thank you. It's the sort of work that I do.
Like, you're just baffled that you already called us friends, and I'm like, really? You just called us friends? That's so fast.
Well, the group that slays together stays together.
Fair. Okay, we have a jokester here. Okay, go on.
First things first. And he like looks at Cass and he's like, "I think a few of you are still owed." And she pulls out the other 3 bags of 100 gold.
I take mine.
Well, I'll take mine too.
Yeah, me too. 100 gold? Wow.
Yeah. So he had offered you guys 125 for the job, and then he gave you 25 last night, and this is the follow-up.
Send them up, please. Sorry, guys, 1 second.
Okay.
Go ahead, but just fill me in.
Okay. Well, I don't know if any of you saw, but the presents at the bank, they definitely found our handiwork. So I think overall, job well done.
Why, thank you, Sid.
Do you think
Oh,
we're at
yes.
risk of getting caught?
What'd you say?
Do you think we're at risk of them finding out who did it?
Well,
I'm asking Sid.
that exit was a little louder than I would have liked. But so there is a chance they got some descriptions off at least some of us, but I don't think there's very much odds that we'll get caught right away.
I'm not worried at all.
Yeah, you were disguised.
The whole time.
At least I don't look really pristine and preppy, glam, gorge right now. So like,
Yeah, you were in a nice dress last night, and now you are not.
Exactly. Exactly.
Beckway is considering getting a change of clothes after this meeting.
As you guys are chatting, Barn comes down, and then he smacks a piece of paper on the table, and he looks at Sid sternly. He says, Did we plan another job and you didn't tell me? And taken aback, Sid looks at the paper and reads it out loud, and he says, 2 attacks by various extremist groups last night. One at the House of Exchequer, and another at the Library of Cobalt Soul. Authorities are investigating. We were not at the Cobalt Soul.
Oh.
Sorry, I missed who brought the paper down?
Barn did.
The Exchequer is the guy who I stole the bag from, right?
He was the manager. The actual Exchequer is like a higher up in the government.
I look
The
at
place
Barnes.
was called the Exchequer.
I look at Barnes suspiciously and say, "Well, where were you last night?"
I was here. And I wouldn't attack the Cobalt Soul. I am from the Cobalt Soul.
I'm still giving him a suspicious gaze, but I don't say anything else.
And he gestures to the blue sash around his waist, which various ones of you have seen the marks of Cobalt Soul monks before.
Akiri's just like...
Soul.
Akiri...
Everyone make a general history. Make a history check for me.
Okay.
Is that a D20?
D20
Yeah.
plus your history mod.
Back, by the way.
15.
19.
Welcome back.
D20 plus.
Ooh. Plus history.
Yeah.
I don't see history.
It's like right underneath
It's
deception.
under intelligence.
Oh.
It's under intelligence.
They aren't using the app.
Oh, I got it.
Oh, never mind.
It's in that the
Deception.
large box that says skills next to your stats on the left. Yours is
16 for Darius on
1.
history.
Then I rolled a 20.
Okay, you all have heard of the Cobalt Soul. It's a group of monks who run libraries in various cities within the Empire and within some of the surrounding countries.
I'm going to say, why would someone possibly orchestrate an attack on a bunch of librarians?
I assume for information. I'm going to check it out. I know the head arbiter there.
And I'm going to say, and what of the other attack? What were there any specific details that you know about in that regard?
The other one was you guys.
Oh, okay, never mind. Then
Like
I'll,
he's not mad about the Exchequer one. That one was the plan. He's mad that there was an attack that it's saying was us, but
on
it
the
was
Cobalt
on
Soul.
Cobalt Soul.
Okay.
Oh.
I'm gonna be the curious type and say that I'm going to go with him just to see what the situation is. Because if someone attacked them for any type of information, I want to know what type of information that they could have possibly wanted from them, because that may be valuable to me as well.
I appreciate the help.
Oh, wait. And Curious stares off into the distance, and she's like, wait. Does it say who was attacking, or no one knows? Any descriptions?
Both attacks were blamed on a mysterious insurgent group.
She thinks to herself and wonders if it's her brother.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'd appreciate it if you all came with me. That way I can assure High Curator that it wasn't us.
Huh.
Oh.
And I'm going to say, I'll go as long as I'll have access to any of the reading material.
You'll be with
Fair.
me, so that shouldn't be a problem.
Excellent. Let's go.
Are we getting paid for this job as
Yeah.
well?
I second that one.
Hmm.
He sighs.
That's not an answer, though.
Well, I can give you access to the library as payment.
Hmm.
You know what? That's fine, Darius says, and he'll just kind of like step in. He's like, let's go.
He looks to Akira and Bekla.
Okay. Well, I don't see why not. I don't want to be pinned the blame on everything. So, yeah, I'm coming.
I'll come.
All right. Well, Sid, looking more serious than normal, says, "All right, Barn. Go talk to Udala. Find out what happened. Any information we can find is useful. This definitely wasn't us, and we need to know who's using our name." And then Barn just nods at him and starts to walk out.
I follow directly behind.
Okay.
What time is it now?
In the game or in real life?
In the game.
It's about 10 a.m.
10 a.m.?
Nice. Still early.
Okay.
Right,
So
home
he
before
leads you
dark.
guys. It's a bit of a walk from here because it's kind of it's in the Tangles, but on the other side of the city.
Can I go get my horse?
Yeah, you can if you want to. There isn't a lot of places to quote unquote park it.
To hitch it.
Bring
Right
There
on.
aren't like hitching posts everywhere. There's just stables every now and then because
Okay.
they usually consider foot traffic on all but the big roads to be preferable in the city.
Okay. Never mind.
But he leads you. It takes about an hour and a half, but he leads you to the outside of the Cobalt Soul Reserve. All right, there's investigators running around, but I can bring you guys in touch with Udala, and we can start asking questions. Follow me.
Hmm.
He walks in, and seeing his outfit, no one questions him or you guys.
Oh, okay.
Cool.
Cool.
Like that.
So you walk around a bit, and the whole part of the library kind of goes in a circle around the middle. There's like a courtyard, and on the other side is another part of the library. Oh, this other side of the courtyard. But he walks through the front entrance into the courtyard because he sees the person he's looking for inside. So you're kind of in like a garden within the middle of the Cobalt Soul.
All right.
And he walks over to Udala, and you see a human in monk's robes, very not old but older, and he walks over and seeing the very noticeable red tiefling man, Udala approaches, says, Barnstable, it is good to see you. Thank you for coming to check in after our recent troubles. Barn nods and he says, we came to find out what happened. Well, last night there was a break-in. They only were interested in one section of the library, but a couple of our brothers tried to stop them and were slain.
And I'm going to say, what section of the library specifically? Oh, by the way, my name is Robin. Nice to meet you.
He looks for a second at Barn, who nods, and he gives a small bow and says, I am High Curator Udala Fawn. Welcome to the Rexington branch of the Cobalt Soul. I'm sorry that you couldn't have visited at a more peaceful time.
And I am going to say, well, I prefer times like these. Peace is a bit boring, don't you think?
No.
You say that again.
But I'm sorry, you asked what did you ask what section? I don't remember.
Yeah, I asked what section of the library
Um,
were they specifically trying to burgle?
The only information we found missing were in pertaining to the Elder Evils.
The Elder Evils?
Elder Evils.
I'm going to visually be like, ugh.
Can I roll a history check on
Yeah,
that?
anyone who wants to can roll a history check.
I want to.
I'll roll a history check.
16.
3.
16.
Sorry, 1 second. My setup is really, really terrible. Oh my fucking. An 18.
A few of you, except Beckway, have definitely heard the name in passing in old wives' tales, but you don't have any more specific information. You recognize it from ghost stories, though, something like that.
Okay, I'm going to say, the Elder Evils. You mean like the old ghost stories?
Our burglars are looking for the boogeyman.
Oh, unfortunately, these evils are very real, but sealed long ago.
I'll see if there's access, if they have access to it.
We've been sealed for thousands of years, and you would know if they've been released.
And I'm going to say, now when you say, do you mean sealed for good, or sealed behind a locked door? Because if these people are researching this sort of thing, they may be looking for a key to unseal them.
Unfortunately, not even the Divine Gate is a permanent seal, so behind a door, most likely.
Is there descriptions of who? Can you give me a description of who is here if you guys know?
Well, the assailants. The assailants murdered many of the brothers who found them. We weren't able to have any eyewitness reports, but we did find some curious evidence at the scene.
Like what?
Strewn among the piles of blood from my brothers were various black feathers.
Say what now? Black feathers?
Yeah. So as you guys are having this conversation out in the courtyard, two figures enter the courtyard from the other side. Both of these figures are wearing the same outfit. One is much larger. One is a very large human, very muscular. Nothing covering.
Is he larger than me?
Yes.
Oh, shit.
Kind of hairy. The other one is a shorter, thin man. Both are wearing black ponchos. And the thin man has like medium length brown hair and a very curious looking sword on his back. Beckway, you recognize at least one of these people, and you definitely recognize their outfits.
Who's the person that I like? What's the name of the person I recognize?
You recognize the shorter, thin man. You know him by the name Tyr.
Okay.
You know him from your past.
Right. Okay.
They're gonna walk towards you, Dolafon, and notice the rest of you, and Tyr's eyes are gonna linger on Beckway. Well, Udala, we finished our investigation. Who are your friends? And the big man pipes up, kind of chuckles to himself. You all match a description we've just gotten from a report from last night.
And I'll say, and what description might that be?
You guys actually haven't described yourselves to me very much.
Yeah, okay.
Like I know what a few of you look like, but not.
Yeah, I'm like a 5'10". I'm a 5'10" human. I weigh like 160 pounds. Like lean muscle. I have dark, wavy hair that's kind of short that I keep tied back most of the time. Brown eyes, kind of like skin tone, kind of tan. And I'm currently wearing leather armor with a coat that comes down to like mid thigh in order to like conceal my arrow in the holster, and I have a rapier. But
so
I mean that
he
doesn't
does-
matter because I was disguised.
Right, he does not describe you because you were under a disguise.
Right. So, do you want to go, Tosh?
You go first.
I was gonna say Darius. He's a 6'10" buzz cut. He's got like, hamming it up here just for the sake of it. He's got like a long, that's actually like a hood that's actually like sleeveless. You can see underneath the coat is like chainmail. Then the sleeves have been ripped off. And then he's just like, weapons like great sword on the back, now the short sword on the side, light hammer on the other side. A very, very machismo.
No, he describes you.
Definitely, yeah, just like I said, not conspicuous.
So Akiri is like 5'8". She's completely black. She looks kind of punky. Her hair is like an auburn magenta mix, which is kind of supernaturally looking. She has a wolf pelt around her waist. She's carrying a big staff. She has big combat boots on, and she has like very, very emo looking makeup.
You are definitely described as well, because of your hair especially.
Shit.
My character is 5'3" with long black hair and bright purple eyes. And she wears all black.
And he also describes you. And he says, the tiefling wasn't on the list. Judging by his outfit, he works here.
Can you spell the name of the character I recognized?
Tyr.
Here.
Okay.
So he says out loud the tiefling's not on the list.
Yeah.
To that, Darius will respond. And well, in that case, I think that would throw a wrench in the description, wouldn't you?
Tyr steps forward and ignores the rest of you and addresses Bekwe. He says, Freya, Master Ikathon missed you. I think you better come home.
I just glare at him and say I'm not going anywhere.
Oh, that's unfortunate. I am going to have to ask all of you to come with me. Come with us.
What for?
Why?
That's not how this works. He pulls his odd-looking sword off his back. It, clicks open towards the hilt, and he loads it with weird cartridges.
Even
clicks it back.
Even
open.
Me?
Yeah, he doesn't care.
Okay.
Akiri glances at Barn and asks him, "Was this a setup?"
What? No.
What she means is
he looks just as surprised as the rest of you. and he's kind of panicking a little.
Okay, she said it in a tone that Tyr couldn't hear it though. Just say.
Yeah, you whispered it under your breath.
Cool.
But he looks to the large man and says, Fenrir, take them alive. And then he raises his hand in the air, and a red ring forms around his wrist. And at the entrance that you guys entered, a hole opens up in the ground, and out of it crawls a black lion with bat wings and fire around its paws.
What the fuck?
Oh.
Gross.
And I'm going to need you all to roll initiative.
Cool. You got mine down already, right?
Yeah,
Nick?
I got you down there.
Cool.
13 for Darius.
20.
All right.
Actual 20 or a modified 20?
22.
I rolled an 18 and then added 2.
Roll one more d20 for me.
Oh no.
Plus your
Who?
dexterity. So just another initiative roll.
Who?
You.
Another
You probably-
20.
You probably tied with somebody, so you're trying to break the tie.
Oh, I roll another 20 plus what?
Just do another initiative roll.
Oh, I got 10 this time.
Okay.
Plus your dex? Plus your dex, right?
Yeah, that's what initiative is.
Wait, what?
You're good.
Oh, okay.
I just need Akira's now.
22.
22.
Yeah.
Jeez. Nice.
Okay, first up is Akiri. So, from what it looks like, the Tyr
Mm-hmm.
and the monster
Mm-hmm.
are guarding the doors.
Interesting. Okay. Am I allowed to communicate with the monster?
You can try.
Okay, for this turn, I think I actually will communicate with the monster and not cast any spells or anything, and I'm gonna stay put with where I am. So I'm gonna speak to the monster and ask about where it came from.
Just in common.
It's in common.
You
What?
just hear Tyr chuckle. That's it. The monster does not react.
Oh, interesting. Okay. That'll be my turn for now.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wait, what were you about to say, Dunson?
I was gonna say, like, talking is a free action. You still have stuff you can
Yeah, you
do
still
for
have
this turn.
Oh, okay, fair.
You're so fast to skip your whole turn.
Yeah, Can I do a moonbeam?
You can, yeah.
I'll do moonbeam.
On what?
I'll do it on the monster.
Okay. He needs to make a what? Dex save?
It's a con save.
Con save. Okay. Roll. He failed, so roll full damage.
Ooh,
2d10s.
oh, 2d10s. Remind me again. Is that the one with the double zeros, with the big zero and the small zero?
Single zero.
Single zero? Okay, thank you. Alright. I got a 3 and a 2.
A 3 and a 2, so 5?
Yeah.
Okay, 5 damage. So you bring your moonbeam down, and you can see its skin start to sizzle, but it doesn't seem to be reacting that much. Anything else you'd like to do?
What?
Is there anything else you want to do?
Oh no, I'm good now, I think.
All
Sorry,
right.
I really
Next
want to
up
go
is
to the
Khalil.
Alright. I am going to... Let me see. I think for now, I am going to... I'm gonna hold my action until the monster moves, and then I want to try and shoot it with my arrow, like if it moves.
Okay. Next up is Fenrir's turn. So you just see this big man. His arms are bare but kind of hairy, and he just lets out a huge roar.
Oh.
He just gonna
Oh, no.
scream and rage.
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh no.
And as he does so, his features start to become more bestial.
Oh no.
Oh shit.
Oh.
His hands turn into
Oh.
claws. He gets more. So, Akiri, this is a very familiar thing for you.
Oh fuck. Wait. Who do I know who this
He gets
is?
some. His arms get more hairy. His face starts to get. He gets fangs.
Who is this?
This is Fenrir, the big man.
Okay. The one that I didn't recognize?
Yeah.
Okay.
And he's gonna run in.
Oh no.
And
Oh no.
go up to Darius, since you're the closest target, and make 4 attacks on you.
Oh my fucking god.
What's your AC?
16?
Oh shit. So the first claw attack misses. The second 2 hit, and his bite is a crit.
Gosh.
Shit.
So for the claw attacks, that's gonna be the first one is a 12. Second one is an 8. And then for the bite is a 14.
Oh, I'm taking 20. What am I taking? I'm taking 8, 12.
8, 12, and 14.
I'm down.
All right. So because Tyr told him to not be lethal on you, you are unconscious but stable.
Oh. Okay. Okay, well, can I say then after, because I don't know. Well, can I just say then after the first attack, I Hellish Rebuke?
Yeah, go for it.
Oh.
Dex save, right?
Yes, I believe it is. DC 12?
That's a fail. Go for it.
Okay. 10, right? 2d10?
Yeah.
Okay, that is 15 fire damage.
All right. He's still just like grinning.
And
as he goes in to attack.
I'm down, so. Yeah.
All right. Next up is Bekwa. You've seen your
Shoot,
paladin.
sorry, I should have been preparing. What'd you say?
You've seen your paladin friend just get taken down in a second.
Can I just do Arms of Hadar, just like straight at Tyr?
It doesn't go that far. You'd have to move.
Can I move and then do that?
Yeah. I believe it's a 10-foot range.
Oh, should I check?
I'm looking at it right now. Yeah, 10-foot radius. So he makes a strength save.
What does that mean?
It means he's rolling. I'm going to let you know in a second. What's your? I got it pulled up actually in front of me. That's a fail. Go ahead and roll 2d6.
What, and then add them, or?
Yeah, 2d6 and then give me the total, and that's how much damage you do.
11.
All right. So you shoot the dark tendrils at him, and he kind of tries to move out of the way, but fails, and you hit the front side of him, and he takes the damage from them.
That's right. Is that all I get then? That's the end of my turn.
Yeah. Unless you want to use one of your sorcery abilities to try and, you can use Quicken Spell and you can do a cantrip next if you wanted to, or you can save your sorcery points. It's up to you.
Oh shoot, I don't have my armor on, do I?
No, you
Can
don't.
Is it too late for me to put that on?
It is too late to do it.
Yes,
this
it
turn.
is.
Okay, well, can I move away?
Yeah.
Okay.
That was 10 feet, so you have 20 feet of movement. Where do you want to go?
Away from, like, all the way to the east, away from all three of those things.
There?
Is that as far as I can go?
Yeah, you only got 4 squares of movement left.
Oh wait, I can move 4 more.
No, that was me moving you forward.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, that's I guess all I can do.
Oh fuck, hold on. I like
Wait, what was the cantrip again? Oh, that's one of my sorcerer spells.
Those are the level 0 ones that you can cast.
Oh shoot. Okay, wait, hold on a second. Sorry guys, I'm not used to battle.
You're fine. Take
Oh,
your
good.
time.
You learn the best way to learn is by playing. So.
Oh, okay. So I can attack him again
You can
with
use
one of
2
these.
sorcery points to attack him again if you want.
Can I do? Oh, but I just moved. How far am I from him now?
Hold on. I'm having issues with Roll20.
She's 30 feet away.
30 feet.
Damn it.
Okay, I got it to work for whatever reason. It was like fucking up.
Oh, I'll do Ray of Frost at
Okay, so you're gonna spend 2 sorcery points and do Ray of Frost
tier.
at tier. All right, that is an attack roll. So roll a d20 and add
Fuck.
6.
And add how much?
6.
Okay, I rolled 7 then.
You rolled 7, and then
I rolled 1 plus 6, so I got 7.
A 1 is an automatic.
Natural 1.
Natural
what?
1s are an automatic fail.
Oh. Okay, I failed.
Yeah, he didn't even have to dodge that one.
Damn.
You're a little shaken by this reunion.
I guess I'll end my turn then.
All right. Next up is Darius. Oh, you're unconscious, but you're not making saves, so we're just gonna move past you. Fenrir's gonna go again. So.
Excuse me?
After that attack, he's going to run to the next person he sees, which is Khalil,
Oh no.
and make 4 attacks.
Fuck off.
What's your AC?
14.
The first 2 claws hit, the third claw misses, and the bite hits. So
Okay.
3 hits. Uh, 7 on the first claw, 7 on the second claw, and a 12 on the bite.
So wait. 7 and 7 and then 12?
Right.
I'm unconscious.
Khalil's down 2.
We've been set up.
Top of the round now.
That sucks. I was just gonna
actually-
surrender.
You're not. It's not top of round. It is now. Oh, I'm sorry. That wasn't Khalil. That was Shit. The dark red is Barn. He just attacked
Oh.
Barn.
Oh, okay. So I didn't even get attacked. Cool.
So you're fine.
Perfect.
I'm sorry.
Shit.
Is Barn unconscious?
I'm about to look at Barn's stats. Hold on. I forgot that was Barn.
I was actually gonna ask at the beginning if I was the dark red or the regular red.
You could say red or orange, because to me it looks kind of.
It looks orange.
I don't see
So
orange.
Barn
I see,
actually
like, red.
dodged all but the bite.
Oh,
So he took
12.
7 damage. Or
Oh,
12
7.
damage, I said, sorry, 12 damage. So he's in this, and now it is his turn. So Barn, seeing this terrifying monstrosity bearing down on him, is going to use his bonus action to get into a fighting stance, and then he clenches his fist, and it gets engulfed in fire. So he's using his bonus action to cast Searing Smite. And then
Oh shit!
he is going to attack 2 times with his fists. Fire punch.
Power punch.
All right. One of them was a hit, one of them was a miss. So the Searing Smite punch hit, and then the second attack missed. So he squares up with this fire punch, and then just lets it and hits Fenrir square in the chest with it. Which does... I have to look up Searing Smite real fast. An extra 1d6 fire damage, and he's on fire now.
Someone blowing their nose?
No, that was a
No.
motorcycle driving by outside my apartment.
I thought that was like, is there like an elephant in the next room?
All right. So with that one fiery punch, he did 13 damage.
Damn.
It's drunk.
And that is his turn. Next on the list is Akiri.
Yes. Can I embrace my direwolf self and go into direwolfness?
Yeah. Bonus action transform into a direwolf. Go for it.
Sweet. Okay. What are my attacks as a direwolf?
Let me get that up real fast.
Okay.
A second. I thought I sent you a picture with the stats on it.
You might have sent me one, but I don't remember anymore.
You have a bite attack.
Okay.
So roll a d20 and add 5.
Okay. 19.
You also, because he is fighting someone else, you
Mhm.
get advantage. So roll again and see if you crit.
Okay.
But the bite hits regardless.
Okay. 21.
Did you roll a natural 20 or no?
Oh yeah, it's 16 plus 5, right?
Right, when you rolled the d20, was it a 20?
Oh, was it? No. No.
Okay, so it hits, but it's not a critical.
Okay.
Roll 2d6 and add 3.
Okay. So 9 plus 3.
Right.
Okay. 12.
Okay, 12 damage, and then it's got to make a strength save,
Okay.
which he has advantage of for raging.
Okay. Should I roll anything for that?
No, he it's just to see. He has to roll to see if you knock him down, but he stayed on his feet.
All right.
You guys did notice that neither Tyr nor his monster made any moves this round.
I was wondering.
Okay.
Khalil, it is your go.
Wait, it's my turn?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, because Natasha was first. I'm going to notice that neither...
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot to mention the bite was resisted by half because he's raging.
Yeah. I'm going to look at the fact that our paladin is unconscious, and then look at the fact that, like, the guy and his monster haven't even done anything yet. And then I'm just going to, I'm just going to sit down and surrender.
Tyr sees you, and he says, "Smart man," and waves his hand, and you just fall unconscious.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Oh, there you go.
I don't resist that at all. I can't like.
So it's because you're willing, because you surrendered.
Okay, fair enough. All right, cool. I'm asleep.
All right, that's Khalil. It is now Fenrir's go again, and he's going to attack the giant wolf next to him 4 times. 2 are a miss. The first claw and the bite hit. The first claw is 12 damage, and the bite is 11 damage. So you have
She's still a wolf.
15 hit points as a wolf still. Next up is Beckway.
Shoot. So if I do mage armor, that counts as my action besides the cantrips, right?
That counts as the action, and you can't do another cantrip on the same turn as another spell because you only have one more sorcery point, and it costs 2 to quicken.
So I'm kind of fucked, huh? I'm just gonna do Arms of Hadar on Tyr again.
Alright, you gotta get close again. Is that alright?
Yeah.
Alright, he's gonna make another strike save. He fails.
So what do I do? I roll a d20?
No, that.
Oh.
For damage, it's whatever the spell says.
What is it, 2d6s?
2d6, yeah.
Shoot. 3.
Also, if you want to, I'm going to remind you of this now because you're new, obviously. If you want to cast it at a higher level, you can make it hurt more.
Oh, how do I do that?
You can use one of your level 2 slots, and it'll do 3d6 instead of 2d6.
Oh. Okay, can I do that?
Yeah. So go ahead and use one of your second level slots, and then roll 3d6.
I still only do 4 damage.
With 3?
I rolled a 2, a 1, and a 1, yeah.
Oh, wow. So your tendrils kind of wrap around his hand, and he like struggles against it, and then just brushes you off.
This is bullshit.
All right. Next up, Darius is unconscious, so next up is Fenrir again. So he is going to do 2 attacks on the wolf and 2 attacks on Barn. All 3 miss, and then the last one.
Wow, are you kidding?
All of those miss. Barn is in fighting mode now, so he's dodging like crazy.
Monks, man.
All right. So, Barn is going to move backwards 5 feet. He's going to try and dodge the attack of opportunity from that. He does not, so he takes a claw.
Oof.
Doing 10 damage.
Oof.
But then he's going to activate. So you see both of his hands now get covered in fire. He's going to activate his Fist of the Flame Fire Snake. And basically he's a firebender now. So all of his punches shoot a gouge of flame.
Firebender.
And he's going to attack 3 times, with Flurry of Blows. One of those hit. He's going to do 8 fire damage. Because he saw how his one punch was resisted and wanted to get a different kind of damage in there. Alright, next up is Akiri.
Yes. Okay. I want to use Bite again. And he's right next to me too, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't have advantage this time though because there's not a person 5 feet.
Okay, fair.
D20 plus 5.
Well, shit. Okay, 25.
25? Yeah, that hits.
Nice.
Why am I lucky? Okay.
2d6 plus 3.
Wait, say that again.
2d6 plus 3.
Okay. 10.
Alright, 10 damage. Half to 5 because of rage.
If she rolled a 25, then she rolled a nat 20.
I think it's a 23. You got a nat 20?
Yeah, I got a nat 20 and 25.
Oh, you gotta tell me that shit.
I thought it was
so
like.
it doubles, so you're just gonna do the full 10 damage.
Okay.
Because you said that when we get the way that our crits go is that we get what we roll plus the max damage if we rolled again.
So you did what, 10?
Mm-hmm.
And it's gonna add another 20 to it. So he's going to take 15. My mistake.
Holy crap. Look at me go.
Alright, so you latch onto his arm, and you can see the blood, and you can see that he's taken some damage now.
Serves him right. There's only one wolf in this dojo.
Alright. Next up is him, though. He is going to lay into you for that. One of them hits. Two of the claws hit, one misses, and then the bite hits. So that's 3 hits on it.
So I take off 3 damage.
2 claws are 9, and the bite is 10. So you're gonna take. You're not a wolf anymore.
Oh no.
And you're going to take. I can do math. Hold on.
Math is power.
I can't.
13 damage to your health.
Oh shit.
So you should have 20 health left, I believe.
17.
Oh shit. Oh yeah, I forgot you got hit. Okay. Next up is Beckway.
I've got to cast Mage Armor
Okay.
and move far away.
Which direction?
I'm the purple one, right?
Yeah.
East.
How much? Like straight east, diagonal east, what?
Straight east.
You can get to the edge. But that's about as far as you can go.
It's fine.
Okay. Anything else?
What are my like restrictions on like my level? What level is this? Like my level 1 spells?
It depends mostly on the casting time. So anything that says it takes an action to cast, if you look at it, you'd have to do on your action, and Mage Armor just took that.
Okay.
But
But I still have 1 sorcerer point, right, from my cantrips?
Yeah, that's not enough to use either of your meta magics right now, though. So
Okay,
anything,
then I guess
anything
I'm. Or can I? What about Can I fire a bolt at him?
firing, that's a full action as well.
Oh Jesus. Okay, I guess I'm done.
You can use your bonus actions to attack if you're dual wielding, but that's it. So if you use like both your daggers, you can do it, but that's it.
Okay, I'm done.
Okay, next up is Fenrir again. He's going to lay into the druid who is just a wolf. Oof. Okay, 1 claw hits, 2 claws miss, and then the bite is a crit.
Oh no.
Shit, I just forgot. I haven't even been attacking recklessly.
What?
Are you fucking kidding me?
Oh my
This is all
god.
just a crit roll.
I'm glad I surrendered.
I'm gonna go ahead and assume you're unconscious. All right, last alive is Barn and Beckway. So it is Barn's move. He's going to do another flurry of blows with fire. All 3 of them missed. Shit. He's starting to go a little wild. Watching the people he came with fall like flies is starting to unhinge him. Next up is Fenrir. So, he is going to...
So wait, does Fenrir get 2 turns per round?
Yeah, he's taking
Okay.
a legendary action turn.
Oh, okay, I got you.
It makes sense. Yeah.
Because he's the only one fighting, so he gets 2 turns. He's going to try to jump the distance between him and Beckway.
Are you kidding me?
He's gonna move 2 spaces for a running jump, and then he's going to jump. I gotta look at one thing real fast on my DM screen.
Feel like a judge. I've got my card waiting to hold up.
He jumps 30 feet. And then diagonal from... So he's going to land about here. And then close the distance to Beckler. And attack 3 times. Or 4 times. Or no, that was his action. So he's going to attack... He's not going to attack. That's his turn. Next up is Beckway.
I'm gonna move back towards Tyr
Okay.
as much as I can, as close to him as I can get.
If you're this close to someone and you move, he's gonna get a opportunity attack on you unless you use your action to disengage.
Wait, so if I don't disengage, I just take damage, but
Well,
I could still do my action?
Try to hit you. He might miss.
Alright, he can fucking try.
All right, I'll roll for that real fast. He fucking missed.
That's right.
Oh!
So you're gonna go back towards Tyr.
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
And I'm gonna cast I don't know, Arms of Hater is kinda letting me down right now, isn't it?
You don't have a ton of damaging spells, unfortunately.
Can I do Cloud of Daggers on him?
Yeah.
Okay, so I roll 4 d4s.
Yeah, he has to make. Oh no, there's no save. Yeah, he just made 44.
There's no save on that?
It doesn't seem that way.
Ooh.
14.
14. All right, so a various bunch of daggers appear around Tyr, and he starts to try and deflect them with his sword, but he keeps missing, and some get in through and keep cutting him. And he takes some damage.
Damn.
Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah.
Okay, next up is Fenrir again. So he's going to come after you.
Oh my god. This is scary.
And
This
make
is scary.
4 Alright, 2 of the claws hit, third one definitely misses. And the bite, what's your AC with the thing? It's 15, correct? So the bite misses, so you get hit twice with the claws. So that's 12 and 8. You take 20 damage.
Is that me or
Yeah,
Natasha?
you took 20 damage. Natasha's
Oh.
unconscious.
Oh,
Yeah. Go me.
how much health do I even have?
24.
Oof, okay.
So you have 4 health. Next up is Barn. He's going to follow after. And attack twice with his fire attacks. Both of them are going to hit. And ignore resistance because they're pure fire. It's an 8 and a 7. Did pretty good. Alright. Fenrir is showing damage. He's starting to breathe a little heavier, but he's still grinning.
Great.
Next up is Fenrir, though. So,
Gonna cry.
roll a claw attack. That's gonna hit. So that knocks you unconscious, Beckway. So
Lame.
that is the end of this combat. All of you are unconscious. And
Yeah.
So
Game over.
yeah, TK, you're all dead.
Oh my gosh, no.
Dun 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 dun.
We're not actually dead. They didn't
no,
Yeah,
didn't
no.
kill
Yeah,
us.
they did that non-lethally.
I'll see you all for the new campaign next
Yeah.
week.
I hope you guys got new characters next week.
Oh god.
All right, so next thing you guys all see is you find yourselves, and you find yourselves in a vast open white space. Everything you can see in every direction is just pure white, but you can see each other. You're all there.
Mm-hmm.
Darius is gonna be the first one to get up. He's gonna be like, "It just happened."
Are we shackled at all?
No.
Like that? Okay, we're just there. We have all our stuff.
Yeah, you just yourselves in a completely open white space, and you see a
Okay.
man walk out of this white abyss. Relatively tall man, slender, very ornate black leather armor with black feathers and a black cloak. Very, very long black hair with beads tied and braided in it. He's wearing a white porcelain mask that comes to a point like a bird's beak. And he walks
I didn't
forward.
realize we were in a masquerade ball.
He walks forward and he says, "The matron of ravens has sent me to give you warning. You walk the path of destiny as I once did.
What?
The next steps will be hard and may feel hopeless, but continue to take them and know that my lady walks with you. Have faith in the dark moments, for these are her realm."
What? What?
Do any of you say anything, or
I'm going to see if I can interpret this as him being on our side.
make an insight check?
Right.
Roll intelligence to see if Darius can even really comprehend what he
Anyone that wants to see if they recognize this person, roll a history check.
Okay.
Okay,
I'm gonna roll
I rolled a
history.
natural 1 on the insight.
You are freaked the fuck out. You have no idea who this guy is.
Cool.
Or, I mean,
But wait.
you don't know how you feel about it, is what I mean. You have to roll history.
All right, history check is a 13.
16.
19.
I guess I'll roll it. 6.
Okay, Darius, you do not recognize it. The rest of you were alive 20 years ago and have heard the story.
Yes.
20 years ago, a group of adventurers named Vox Machina fought a god and protected the realm of Exandria from his influence. One of the members of this group was a half-elven man named Vaxeldon. He was a paladin of the Raven Queen. But after the battle, the Raven Queen came to collect his soul, and he became her champion. This man fits every description of that paladin.
So he looks as if he is Vaxeldon.
Yeah, from what you've heard of the
From
stories,
what
this
we've heard
looks
of
like
him.
Vaxeldon, the paladin of the Raven Queen.
Breaking the silence, Darius is gonna say, "Wanna quit spouting the cryptic shit and start making sense?"
Wait, is this guy in the cage with chamber with us? Or wait,
There
we're
is no chamber. You're just in a white void.
Oh,
And he walked out of that void.
okay.
That matter tell us where the hell we are.
He's gonna chuckle. The gods do love their crypticism. Just follow the path and keep faith. The matron walks with you, and then he disappears.
Cool.
You all awake to find yourself alone in a cell, but with all of your stuff.
Okay.
Interesting.
Oh, and you all level up.
Ooh. Yay! Level up, level up, level up. Level up.
We can take a quick break to get you guys leveled. Well, you find yourselves in individual cells. You see a door on both sides.
And are they like bars in the cells so I can see on the cells?
No, these are just solid doors.
Okay.
No see-through window or anything.
No. But you have
Okay.
all of your stuff.
Okay. I'm gonna knock on the door to see if anyone on the other side says anything. I'm trying to figure out if somebody else is here.
North or
side.
south?
I'm going to knock on south door.
Okay. You hear like there's a wide space on the other side,
Mm-hmm.
but no answer.
Okay. Can I go and knock on the other?
Okay, you knock on the other door. It sounds less like there's less space on the other side, but there's still no answer.
Darius is gonna get up. He's gonna head to the north door. He's gonna like using what do you call this? Like the blade of your hand. Like he's got a fist and he's just gonna pound on the door. He's just gonna like boom boom boom. Hey! Hold me here forever.
The rest of you hear very muffled pounding.
Wait, on the other side of the door?
No, just in general, right now you hear very muffled pounding.
Oh. Okay.
Coming from the north side.
Darius is gonna give the door a kick.
Does not respond. The door seems very solid.
So we're in a room with a door.
You're in a room with two doors.
Two doors.
Okay.
Are we all in the same room?
No, you're all in individual rooms.
And each of our rooms has 2 doors?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to attempt to unlock the north door
Okay,
with my thieves' tools.
go for it. Roll me a Thief's Tools check. Dex plus proficiency.
Alright. Okay, so that's +7 now, apparently.
Oof.
Welcome to level 4.
Well, I'm still level 3, bard, level 1.
Alright. That's the
Thing.
proficiency is based off of your total level.
14 total.
This thing does not budge. It is like the toughest lock you've ever seen.
Okay.
Over an hour passes. Is there anything anyone wants to do within that time?
So I've used Oh, sorry.
I'll try to pick the lock too.
Okay. Roll.
Do you have thieves' tools?
Yes,
Yeah.
he does.
Oh, nice.
Roll Dex plus proficiency plus your D20 roll.
Proficient. What's my proficiency? Oh, so add 5?
Yeah.
18.
Still does not budge.
Okay, I'm gonna sulk in the corner for an hour.
Is it a
Becca,
brand?
these rooms do look familiar to you, though.
I'm just gonna sit for an hour and play my lute.
Darius is just gonna pass the time getting familiar with his new short sword.
Is it like okay? So is it a brand new day and time has passed and did I fall asleep at all?
You guys don't know how much time has passed.
Okay.
Sorry, I said lute, but I meant mandolin.
Fair. Is it possible for me to turn into an animal now or no?
Yeah.
It's possible?
It is possible.
Can I become a small spider again and see if before I do that, is there like a crevice underneath the door or anything like that, or is there like small cracks?
These doors have almost no crease to them. They look almost airtight.
Okay.
As time goes by, though, the southern door opens on all of your cells
Okay.
Okay.
into a large room.
Okay. Akiri is skeptical. But
I'm gonna peek my head out just to look around the area.
Okay. You see a large, relatively open room with a drain on the bottom of the floor. It's got some blood stains around it.
Yep, that's for blood.
And above, you see an opening with some people like there. If you go forward, there's a wall, and then above the wall is like a glass opening that looks like people can look down upon this area.
Oh. Okay.
Does
So
anyone
it's
else walk out?
glass.
Yeah, I was gonna say Darius will peek out.
Okay.
Into...
So as you're peeking your head out, Khalil, you see Darius walk into this room as well.
Okay.
I'm gonna turn into a small spider. I think that's the best way to navigate around this room, especially since there's what kind of drain is in the ground?
It's very, very fine.
Okay. Okay, I'll turn into a small spider and then also go into the room to investigate so I can be more hidden.
Do I see Khalil as I walk in? Or...
Yeah.
Yeah, we see each other.
Well, ain't this a funny situation?
I said, I've heard better jokes.
Beckway, do you come out?
No, I'm sulking in my corner.
Just so you know, just so you know, Darius, I'm not making fun of you. I'm calling I'm calling this situation
funny. Yeah, no, I got you. Yeah. No, I got you.
Can I hear them though? If I'm
Yeah, you can hear them talking.
Okay, I'm just gonna sulk and listen for a little bit.
I'm gonna go look into the other cells and find her sulking.
Okay. You see one that looks empty, and you see the other one. You see Beckway sulking.
I looking into the glass area. Is anyone inside looking down?
You do see someone in there, but they aren't looking in here yet. They're messing with a couple books on the other side of the room they're in.
Okay. I'm going to go over to Beckway. I'm gonna get a few feet away from her, still standing up with hands in my pocket. And I said, so are you just gonna sulk there, or are you gonna try and find out?
I doubt we're gonna find a way out.
I said, we'll see about that. Let's go.
Oh my gosh.
I'll hesitantly follow.
What?
Okay. So as you guys come back out, the man in the behind the glass turns around and notices you all entered. It's a little bit shorter than average human-looking man, older. He's got long gray hair, but the top is kind of balding. And he's wearing white robes.
Mm-hmm.
And but you can hear loudly in the room. He's like, it's good to see you're awake.
We're in the cold.
Tyr told me we had some new subjects for me to look over. Freya, my raven princess. It's good to see you back.
Ugh. I just shudder and glare at him.
Darius is gonna look to her. He's gonna be like, "Friend of yours?"
Hardly.
And meanwhile, Kiri's just crawling over to the drain to check it out to see if she can pop through.
So you go to the drain and you get less than an inch down into it, and there's a barrier blocking it.
Are you kidding me?
You can't get past it.
Darn it. Okay. She'll sadly crawl out of the drain and just wait as a spider.
The first thing we always do with new subjects is a combat test. So let us begin. And he waves his hand.
Fantastic.
And from the ceiling, there's an opening comes down, and this green. It looks like a skull, but it's green. The center has one very large eye and a toothy mouth, and then coming off from the circle are these tentacles. There's 4 of them, all with an eyeball on the end.
Oh God, no!
This is.
Oh
Are
no!
you fucking kidding me?
No!
Can I do a history check on it?
Go for it. Anyone that wants to see if they know what it is, roll history.
I'll do a history.
Yeah,
check.
I rolled
I'll
a
do a
19,
history.
so I got a 24. Exactly what the thing is.
I'll do a history.
Is history D20?
D20 plus your history modifier, which I believe for you is 1.
16.
Sorry, 22 is what I got.
You definitely know what these are.
Got a
16?
5.
But I don't think you do. You're freaking out a little more than you should be.
Me?
I have an idea of what it.
I think
it's not a big boy.
Right, it's not a big boy.
it's not a big
You
boy.
recognize this as a spectator. It is a minor beholder.
Yeah, this is okay.
I'm a 16.
I rolled 14.
Okay. Anyone below 15 thinks it's a beholder and are very scared. Roll initiative.
All
Oh
right.
All
boy.
of us?
Yeah.
13.
16.
18.
What do I roll?
D20 plus initiative.
9.
All right. Darius and Akiri, give me yours again.
18.
Akiri's 18.
Mm.
What are you, Darius?
16.
I just heard the teen.
He said 16.
16. Okay. Akiri has been having a really good initiative roll.
That's what I was thinking. I'm like, yo,
Yeah,
God-
seriously.
Why am I lucky? This is usually never happens to me.
All right. We are on roll 20 again.
All right, I just refreshed the page, so it's probably gonna take a minute.
Yeah, I should.
Until that happens, what exactly is the scientist guy up top wearing? Like, do I notice him wearing anything particular?
They're very nice looking white robes.
Uh-huh.
You would have recognized them as wizard robes.
Wizard robes. Is he wearing any type of jewelry or glasses, or does he have any weapons in his hand?
He's writing in a book. He's got a little bit of jewelry on, some
Mhm.
rings and a necklace, but not a lot. He does have. There is some embroidery on his robes, though.
Okay. How high above us?
50 feet.
Jesus.
You guys
That's a
seeing
tall.
the map?
That's a tall ass ceiling.
What a diva.
Wait, hold on. Are you guys seeing the map? I'm not.
I don't
Oh,
see
sorry. I
it.
have to move. I have to move the.
Okay, sorry, that's fine. I just wanted to make sure there wasn't something on my.
I'm refreshing the page again.
You should be able to see it now.
My page is still refreshing.
I can see.
But-
I don't see it on Natasha's stream though.
Since everybody is
Oh, really?
before me. Since everybody's before
it
me,
should
then
be
I'd
on
be
there.
okay with somebody else going.
Can everybody see the map fine?
I can see it now.
Did it pop up on stream?
I don't see it on stream. Well, maybe there's a delay, but
Yeah, there's
Oh.
like a little bit of
Oh.
lag.
It's almost loaded.
Hang on.
You probably don't need to refresh it all the time.
Yeah, I think sometimes it just goes.
Okay, it
I
should be
usually
on.
set it so that all you guys can see is white until I'm ready for this.
Ah, okay.
It should be on stream.
I don't see it on stream. Am I like?
You might have to refresh Twitch.
Oh, yep, I did.
Yay!
Okay. First up is Akiri, who is a spider.
Right, so we're attacking this thing.
Yeah, this thing has floated down from the ceiling. The opening has reshut, and this is in the room with you guys now.
Can I crawl up this thing and then shoot like webs in one of its eyes?
Are you a small spider?
Yeah.
You were trying to go down that drain. You're a super small spider.
Yeah, yeah.
It's floating right now.
Oh, well, I can't do anything, can I? I will skip on my turn for now. I think I can't do anything.
You can change back.
Oh, I can?
Yeah, you can use your bonus action
your bonus
to change
action to
back
change
if you
back.
want.
So you could change back and cast a spell or something.
Okay. Okay, I'll change back. And where's my character sheet, y'all? Okay. What do I want to do? Can I jump? Would that do something? Okay.
What are you trying to jump to?
To the thing.
Like you're trying to grapple it?
Yeah.
Okay. You have to move over there.
Okay.
That's as far as you can get on your turn.
Okay, that's fair.
You still have your action, though.
Oh, I thought jumping was my action. Because
You didn't jump because you didn't get close enough yet.
Oh, that's fair, that's fair, that's fair. Can I use passive without a trace right now?
There's nowhere to hide. It's not going to help you stealth in here.
Oh, that's right. I think I'm good for now.
Do you not have any attack spells?
I have Moonbeam.
That would probably be a good idea.
Okay, I'll do Moonbeam.
Okay. It fails.
Shit.
Go ahead and roll 2d10s.
Okay. Um, 6 plus 9, 15?
15, alright. It definitely feels that. It roars in pain.
Yeah.
Next up is Darius.
Alright. Alright, so Darius is gonna... The thing's floating, right?
Yeah, about 10 feet off the ground. We're...
Okay.
10 feet, yeah.
Yeah, Darius is gonna move up the... 30 feet from it, or...
You are about
Move up.
that right now.
Yeah, just move up however much I would need to get basically where Tosh is. The full movement.
You want to be next to it?
Yeah, but yeah, that's good right there.
Okay.
And Darius is going to. What you say? He's about 5 feet off the ground.
He's 10 feet off the ground. So
10
you're
feet
gonna
off the
have to have some kind of range to get him.
Yeah. All right, cool. Forgive me because I've never done this before. Darius, you see him reach for his belt, and he's gonna pull out a light hammer. He's gonna say, "Hey, get a load of this!" And he's just gonna throw the hammer at him.
All right. We're doing a roll and attack.
That is going to. Oh no, that's a
That's a what?
10 to hit.
10 misses.
Fuck.
So, all of its eye stalks whip to you as you say that, and then it floats out of the way when you throw the thing at it.
Fuck. God damn it. This is gonna be like, bitch. Hey, anyone with range, get on it. And he's just gonna. That'll end his turn.
All right. Next up is this thing is turn. It's going to shoot 2 eye rays.
Ugh. At who? 2 eye rays at who?
At Darius and Akiri, because she's the one. They're both
It's right there.
They're both in its space.
Aww. Wait, so it attacked me.
So at Darius, it's going to shoot its confusion ray. So Darius, make a wisdom save for me.
Oh boy.
Good thing he's a paladin.
Paladins are charisma based.
Oh, never
We
mind.
have proficiency in wisdom saves. However, my wisdom is shit. So that's an 11.
All right, you are confused.
That's bad.
That's very bad.
So you can't take reactions until the end of your next turn, and on your turn, you're going to do something confused. The next thing is the paralyzing ray. It's going to shoot at Akiri. So you make a con save.
Me?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So that is a D20 with a 2.
D20 with plus a 2, yeah.
Okay. 11.
All right, you are paralyzed.
Amazing.
Ugh.
So
That's
you're paralyzed
bad.
for 1 minute, but you can make a saving throw at the end of each of your turns to try and not be paralyzed.
Okay. Should I?
All right, that's its turn. Next up is Khalil.
All right. I'm gonna try to shoot my arrow into it, but when I do that, I want to leave the arrow in. If I hit.
Okay.
So I'm gonna whip my coat to the side and just. And
Roll for attack.
that's gonna be a 19 total.
That's a hit.
All right. So that's D8 plus 3.
So we don't have like rules for leaving it in. So what I'm going to say happens is, on your next turn, you can hit it with the arrow without rolling, but then it comes out.
Well, I have something I'm trying to do. I'm not trying to hit with the arrow in this turn.
Well, you're not going to hit it with the arrow in this turn.
Hitting it with the arrow this turn, but next turn, like I have a plan for next
Okay.
turn
Well,
that
let me know
requires the
when
arrow
the
to be
time
stuck
comes.
in. Okay.
Roll damage
alright.
on this attack though.
All right. It's only gonna be 5 damage.
Okay.
Can I just message you and say like tell you what I'm going to do?
Yeah, message me on Facebook.
Discord? Facebook? Okay, I'll do that. But from there, that will end my turn because everybody is it's 10 feet above everybody, right?
Yeah, it's floating 10 feet in the air above the space it's on.
Okay, all right. So I don't get sneak attack.
Last up is Beckway.
I'll do Cloud of Daggers.
Okay, you're gonna put it in the air.
Yeah.
Okay. The air, the space that it's in. Do 44. Roll 4d4.
9.
9 damage. All right. Anything else you want to do?
Gee, I keep forgetting to cast my armor.
Yeah. That'll be next turn.
I'll do. Can I do my lightning thing? Or no, it's probably not ranged enough.
The lightning lure?
Yeah.
Let me look up the range on that. You'd have to get closer, I'm sure. But range on that is 15 feet. So if you got right next to it square, you could do it and try and pull it down.
Okay, I'll try it.
Okay. All right. So spend 2 sorcery points, and you're gonna make it's gonna make a strength save. It failed. So you are gonna do 1d8 lightning damage, and it's gonna be pulled 10 feet down to the ground.
Nice.
7.
All right, 7 damage, and it is now on the ground.
You're welcome.
Thank you. I better erase this stuff. I might
All right.
be hit.
Next up is Akiri. Go ahead and roll a con save.
All right. Plus 20.
All right, you are no longer paralyzed, but that is the end of your turn.
Okay, fair.
All right, Darius, on your turn, you are going to move over and attack Beckway.
Wait, why?
Because
He's confused.
Wow,
Wait,
you jerk.
It's not my fault. How do we flavor this?
You're the closest person, so.
How do we flavor this?
Roll whatever weapon you would use to attack an enemy that is right next to you.
An enemy that is right next to me? Oh, fuck.
Yeah, like what would you do if you were going up to an enemy and you thought you were trying to kill an enemy?
Probably go for my greatsword.
All right, roll an attack with the greatsword.
Evil. That is a 12 to hit.
You didn't put your armor on, did you?
Nope.
That hit.
Oh,
You're also going to do a smite.
What?
No! Why?
What?
You're like an enemy.
I don't necessarily say I would always smite them.
I'm saying you're smiting here.
Okay.
So do your 2d6 plus 2d8 plus strength.
Oh my.
It's gonna hurt a little bit.
Sorry, I'm doing some math real quick. Oh, Jesus Christ. That is 28 total damage.
Holy. It's a good thing you leveled up.
Yeah, for real.
Oh no!
Shit.
You take 28 damage.
Oh no!
I'll remember this.
Just like
Becca remembered that.
Wait, is this thing since it's on the ground? Is it?
No, it's just on the ground.
Okay.
What did you ask?
He asked if it was prone.
Bryson's like, wait, are there two of them now? With
But you are no longer confused.
Alright, seeing what he's like, wait a minute, huh? Shit, did I do that?
Oh god.
And it is now the spectator's turn. So it is going to shoot some more eye rays. It's going to shoot a fear ray at Beckway. So you make a wisdom saving throw for me.
Me?
Yeah.
What do I roll for that?
D20 plus your wisdom save.
I'm wondering if this thing is actually just a damage sponge, but the challenge is that it just makes us do a bunch of shit.
So D20 plus 1.
It could be. It's probably like a substitute.
6.
Alright, you are now frightened of this thing. Which means you can't willingly move closer to it, which doesn't really matter because you're right next to it. And you have disadvantage on ability checks or attack rolls while you are within line of sight of this thing.
Fuck.
On what checks?
Ability checks and attack rolls.
Okay.
The other one, it's going to shoot a wounding ray at Darius. Make a con save.
Oh boy. Eight.
8?
Yeah, 8.
Alright, you take... $22 points of necrotic damage.
Oh, goody.
Next up is Khalil.
Alright, so now that my arrow is stuck in it, I'm going to pull out my loot and I'm going to cast heat metal on my arrow. And to do that, I'm going to say, burn, fucker, burn. Burn, fucker, burn.
So basically just treat it like heat metal is applicable. So whatever heat metal would do to someone wearing metal, do that.
Yeah, it's just 2d8.
Cool.
fire damage.
Do it.
That is a sick combo.
11 damage.
All right. It starts screaming and writhing as this arrow from the inside starts to get white hot.
All right. And that's. I'm gonna leave it at that as my turn for now.
Okay. Next
And
up.
heat metal is concentration up to a minute, so I can use my bonus action on subsequent turns to keep burning it.
Hey. All right. Next up is Becca. Becwa.
I'm gonna
Oh, I'm
use-
sorry. It also rolled 44 because you're. Well, actually, you'd have lost concentration on that. But I'm gonna roll it one more time because I forgot to do it on his turn. So roll 44 again.
13.
All right. There's another 13 damage for that cloud of daggers, but the cloud of daggers is gone after you got smited. So sorry. Go ahead now.
I'm gonna use my new ability to blink away, the Misty Step,
Okay.
as far as I can, and
You can
then
move 30 feet. Where you want to go?
away. Yeah, that's fine. And then cast my armor.
So you can't do.
That's a bonus action.
I know,
The
but
Misty Step.
you can't do 2 spells that cost levels back to back.
I hate this game. Okay. Well, do I have anything that can heal me?
Actually, you used your. Oh, you do. You have an extra. You have 4 sorcery points now, so you can do the quicken spell again and do a cantrip if you want to.
I don't want to do a cantrip. I want to heal myself.
You have a potion, I believe.
Okay,
Yeah, you
I'll
still
use
have a
that.
potion.
All right, roll 2d4 plus 2, and you heal that much.
12.
All right, heal 12. Wait, no.
How do you heal 12?
2d4
That doesn't
plus
make
2.
sense.
That's a
Yeah.
max of 10.
Wait, what?
2d4 plus 2.
8.
8. You heal 8 points. And that is your turn. All right, next up is Akiri.
Mm-hmm.
You are no longer paralyzed, so what do you want to do?
Can I try Moonbeam again?
Yeah.
Okay.
Cast Moonbeam again. It's going to make a dex save. It fails. Roll 2d10.
Nice.
2d10. Oh no, 4.
What?
4?
4 total?
Yeah.
Holy shit. Okay.
This is the worst turn I've had this
Anything
game.
else you want to do?
Can I jump onto it still?
Yeah, it's on the ground now.
It's on the ground now, yeah.
I'm gonna jump on it.
Is Moonbeam a bonus action or an action?
Oh,
It is
shit.
an action.
It's an action.
Okay. So you can't grapple it with the because you don't have an action. You used it for Moonbeam.
Oh, that's right.
But she's on top of it, right?
Well, yeah. So you're on top of it right now, but you aren't holding on.
Okay.
Like it moves on.
I'm trying to balance.
All right. Next up is Darius.
Beckway is like how far away from me now? Like 60 feet?
35.
35, okay. The action, he's just gonna yell in her direction. He's like, "Shit, sorry!" He's gonna bonus action. He's gonna pop the potion.
Okay. 2d4 plus 2.
That is going to heal for 7,
There you go.
and then let me put that on. And then he's just gonna go in. Dang man, used up a freaking spell slot. So stupid. He's gonna go in on the spectator, and he's gonna smite it. with the great sword.
Roll an attack. You can tell me if you smite it, whether after you know if you hit it or not. You don't have
Okay,
to tell me before.
So you don't waste this.
Okay, see, I thought you had to call it
No,
when you
smite's nice because you don't have to call it.
don't have to. Okay,
So go ahead and roll an attack with your sword.
it's a 17 to hit.
That is a hit.
Alright, then that smite d6 plus 2d8 plus 3. God. See, why couldn't I have rolled damage like this when I was attacking Beckway?
Is it not a lot?
That's what I'd like to know.
He was trying to take your ass
I mean,
out.
it's a healthy amount, but it's not. Rolled godly before, so. It is 8, 5, 8, so that's 16
How do
total.
you want to do this?
Oh my god.
Fuck!
Oh,
Damn
no.
it!
Uh-oh.
I was actually going to say heat metal is still on him, right? So he's still burning?
Yeah, he's still got a burning piece of metal that looks like an arrow.
Uh-oh.
I had a plan to like fuck this thing up next turn.
Well,
What was the plan? What was the plan?
Uh-oh.
No, just you killed it. Go for it.
Yeah, you killed the paladin. What do you want to do?
Alright. Darius raises his blade. He's like, no one. I do mean no one. Fucks with my mind. He raises the great sword. It shimmers with this golden energy.
Yeah, actually, you know what? I'm gonna tell you what happens when you hit it. So
Okay.
do like the arc you want to do, and I'll let you know what the flavor looks like.
Okay. Just raises it, swings it down, just smacks it square in between its head, or just the equivalent of a head would be.
Okay, so as soon as Darius, in all of his rage for having his mind control, swings his sword up. It starts to flash, and as it comes down, a bolt of lightning from the ceiling comes down and hits it at the same time, and you just hear extremely loud go boom,
What?
and the thing gets cleaved straight in half.
What?
Fury is thrown to the ground.
Ow! Ow.
Shit.
Is this something that Darius is taken aback by, or?
You have seen it before, but you've never done it before.
Darius is like, he kind of looks at the smoldering embers of this spectator, and he looks up to the sky. He's like, and he looks at his own hands. He's like, fucking shit.
You have seen your master do this before.
Interesting.
Is
Alright, so
that
my
happened because
plan-
of Darius?
Yeah, the lightning happened because of Darius.
Is it dead?
Yeah, it is dead.
Okay, cool. I had to make sure. I had
That's
to
what
make
how do you
sure.
want to do this means.
Yeah.
Like, no, I had to make sure because, like, I don't know if it could, like, all of a sudden get more eyes sprouting out of its body from the halves or something and become its
No,
own
it is
tube.
it is dead and bleeding on the floor.
Okay, cool.
My plan was to have my arrow fly out and then shoot it again, and then use my bonus action to heat me. But I was also going to use a bardic inspiration to do an extra 2d6 psychic damage. So that would have been 3d8 plus 3d6 plus 3.
Oh my gosh. Oh, that would have been nasty. That would actually have been disgusting.
Yeah, so I'm gonna, since you
You're
just
not
killed
allowed
this
to do
thing.
Dennis level damage as a boss. Get out of here.
So yeah, I'm gonna like I'm incredibly impressed by what just happened. Like, put my bard in my bag of holding and pull my jacket to the side and put my arrow back into my hole.
See, as you say that, you whistle, you bring it back. Darius was just about to reach for it to hand it to you. Darius is like reaching for it, and then it just flies out. He's like,
So you hear muffled clapping from above. Well, you all did much better than I expected. Seems you are worthy for a different experiment that I had in mind.
Oh boy.
He snaps his fingers, and about here, a pillar comes out of the ground, and on top you see this glowing dodecahedron-shaped object,
Uh-huh.
oh god.
and a burst of light comes through the pillar into it, and it starts to spin,
Uh-oh.
and float, and then it just gives off this powerful wave of energy that goes over all of you.
Mm-hmm.
And as the wave comes over you, you guys just feel racked with pain, and then it spins and it does it again, and it does it again,
Oh no.
and it does it one more time, and that's the last thing you guys remember.
Uh-oh.
So, it's 10:52. That's where I'm going to end it tonight.
Okay.
Okay.
So, when you guys wake up, you realize that you feel a well of power inside of you that wasn't there before.
Mm-hmm.
Each of you is going to get a Dunamancy spell.
Oh.
Oh, what?
What?
Oh.
You're each going to get an extra spell from this classification of magic that has to do with possibility, space and time.
And it doesn't have anything to do with spells, no, right?
No, this is just extra. You just have this because of this power that has now been washed over you.
Okay.
Oh,
You have this reserve of Dunamantic energy inside of all of your bodies now.
shit.
Nice.
Oh my god.
Khalil,
Yeah.
you're going to get Fortune's Favor.
Fortune's favor.
So it all has to do with, like, who you are and what you do and what your, like, magical abilities are.
Okay.
So Khalil's going to get Fortune's Favor. Akiri, you get an ability called Magnify Gravity.
Okay.
Darius, you get an ability called Gift of Alacrity.
Okay.
And Bekwe is going to get a spell named Pulse Wave. But yours, because of your previous experiment, you can't fully access that power yet.
Oh, okay.
So basically, the spell I'm picking for you is a higher level than you have a spell slot, so you have to wait till you level up.
Okay.
But yeah, we're gonna end that tonight. You all get a Dunamancy spell,
Shit.
and you block out.
Cool.
Yeah. I guess
Nice job, guys. I kind of bombarded you with combat this time, but you all did really well.
Thank you.
And don't feel bad about Fenrir. He was supposed to kick your ass.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I assumed that much.
Yeah.
What an
I
asshole.
knew that. I just didn't want to give up.
Yeah, I mean, I got completely one-shotted without even getting a chance to do anything.
Yeah.
So I figured, I'm like, all right, this is supposed to happen.
Yeah, no, he was definitely he was level 10.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
So he was supposed to fuck you up.
Ugh.
This is fighting Genichiro at the beginning of Sekiro.
Right.
Mm.
This was to get your arm cut off so you can get the robot arm.
Exactly.
God damn.
Cool. Yeah,
Cool.
that was a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Awesome. Glad you guys liked it.
No. Oh yeah, I should probably end stream and then we can like chit chat. Anyway, thank you guys. Oh, there we go. Thank you guys for joining stream. I'll probably be streaming again this week. I don't know what I'm streaming, but thank you guys all for tuning in. It's been great. It's been real, and you guys can say bye if you want to.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, all of the people.
Bye.
And good night.